Sentinels.
And we're streaming.
Yeah, sorry for no stream last night. The GM couldn't be asked, so we just played board games instead. Anyway, now he's asked, we're playing.
What Sentinels again?
I don't
Good
remember. That's a very
question.
good question. I've forgotten. What is Sentinels again, GM?
Sentinels is a game. So,
Great,
um,
great way to describe it. A game.
It's a game.
It's not
Quick,
wrong.
Okay.
and a
It's not
question.
wrong.
And a
I could
question.
have said Sentinels is and not explain anything else.
And a question for our icons. As usual, why am I the only one in character?
Oh my
Um,
god,
because
Sentinels
I am
have.
embarrassed of the low editing effort that I did on my character, so I always tend to try to avoid you putting it.
Fair enough, but let's have some fun.
You, much time has been digitized, I guess.
Yeah. I always wanted to do that. Now I wonder where I will find my Digimon.
um, so what else? So yeah, so last time on Sentinels,
Follow the yellow brick
um,
road. Follow the yellow brick
uh,
road.
we we you went to the research, the genome research facility, or however it is called,
Mm.
and to find because you had a lead that that is where the clones are coming from, and you've discovered that there are the scientists from the facility are missing. And on the computer of the facility, you found out that the person behind all the disappearances and the clones is no other than Biomancer. Um, Also, you kinda nameless kinda found his girlfriend, I guess, and
Technically, he doesn't have a girlfriend.
Nameless is nameless love himself. That's the only thing there.
Mm.
yes,
Nameless is the sort of
uh,
person if someone told him to go fuck himself, he'll try.
um, so, but she didn't answer. Uh,
No, he didn't call her. He sent him her
oh,
message.
He sent
a
her a
message.
text
Okay,
message. He
okay.
doesn't know what text message, how to text message. So
He's just hoping that he doesn't have to talk to her very much often.
He sent a fax.
That would probably have been a smarter idea.
fax machine, something I could actually use. Apparently, this girl's from the 50s.
Great.
That's all. And
Yeah.
we start with the session of um, we start the session of with Tap Dancer actually getting a telepathic message with a location on it.
Huh.
Oh, who's bothering me again?
Bing.
Does it feel familiar? Ask Nameless.
Hmm?
Sorry. I thought yours. He was being a bit of a sarcastic joke. Does it feel familiar having a headache or something like that?
Oh, okay. And what that message actually is?
There's no message. It's more uh,
A location.
like you have a feeling from a location on the world. Like if I showed you if you had a map right now, you will immediately pinpoint there basically that it emanated from there. if that makes any sense. Like somebody, it's like somebody magically, telepathically, or whatever you want to call it, because shenanigans,
Mhm.
on in your mind, send you a not a ping message, pinned
A
a
location.
location on your mind. That makes
Someone,
any sense.
about tap
You've been
dancing.
sent a location on Google Mind Maps.
Exactly.
Would you like
Exactly.
directions?
Do you want to open it? Do you want to directions? Are you going by s- spaceship, airship, uh, or
Would you like
teleporting?
to know different areas you can go shopping near this location?
I'm going by Baldric. What does that mean?
Oh God!
I'm sending him to see what exactly is going on. If they are planning to blow me up, they will blow him up, and we all know how this ends. He will return
So,
back and say,
so you know where this location is without sending Baldric. It's on Dubai,
"Oh my god,
in a skyscraper on Dubai called the Argeus Tower. I
I
don't
know
think
who
that
sent the
exists.
message.
Hmm?
I know who sent the message.
Who?
It was Tom Cruise playing Ethan. I can't remember
Oh God!
his
Ethan,
full name
Ethan,
in Mission Impossible.
Ethan, yeah, Ethan Hunt.
Yes.
Also, by the way, we shouldn't call it Dubai because we were in comic book land, so should we just turn it into Indianapolis?
Oh, it literally says it's Dubai,
No,
so it's not
yeah.
for me to
Dubinopolis.
question.
Dubinopolis.
Turbinopolis. Also, I think have you noticed my joke in the roll 20 chat?
No jokes allowed.
To the tap dancing mobile.
Okay, so I shared this information
The
with.
top dancer mobile is Baldric, you know that, right?
No, the tap dancer mobile is, you know,
Teleporting everywhere.
teleporting. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
we know.
question: Are you
Okay,
really?
I'm
go on.
I'm sharing this information
No,
that
no. Are you really sending Baldric for reconnaissance?
I'm thinking about it because I don't know who sent the message, and because I'm
Ac-
thinking.
Actually, there is a magical signature, if that makes any
Can
sense.
I use my principle of magic to
I'm
try and
just going
figure
to
it out?
say you literally, so don't worry about it. You don't
Okay.
need to roll.
Okay,
Um,
I'm expecting because depending on none of the, we already know what it is. This, so go on.
so the magical signature that somehow exists, I guess, because I really couldn't connect stuff here
To
in
be
different
fair,
ways.
I will send you right now a possible answer that you could do for all of this.
Yes, it was aliens. So the magical signature is coming from a nameless girlfriend,
Oh my
or that you
god.
met it.
What a shock!
It's how to say. It seems to be. Oh, come on.
Damsel in
The sa-
distress.
the same. Uh,
Exactly. I'm like, oh, what a shock! I have been betting on this for a while already. The moment the session ended last time, I was like, yeah, it's going to be kidnapping.
Yeah, they can't since Biomancer can't to kidnap my dad because we put him in a safe location. He goes after Nemesis' girlfriend instead.
Not
This
only
is
that, she not only that. When you think about it, she showed up with a clone, like we got proof last time, and I sent her basically to go and try to get information regarding this. It was either she comes out completely wasted out after going against the clone, or she's kidnapped. I was
I'm gonna.
hoping it wouldn't be the cliche, but okay.
you were hoping about the second, but no, you know how it goes always.
this
Yeah, the
actually
cliche. That's
this
why I said I
actually
was hoping against the cliche.
This actually makes role playing very easy for me.
Oh, what? You
Mhm.
mean I just teleport there?
No, I'm going. Well, I can see the mental image of this place, of this skyscraper somewhere in Dubai-nopolis,
Mhm.
and I'm
You,
going to. I'm going
so,
to.
yeah, go on.
I'm going to nameless, and I'm saying, well, apparently it seems that your troubles are over.
What kind of troubles? I have a lot lately, sadly.
Well, not entirely over, but almost over, if I may say so. It seems that this girl that can do some magic, you know, I can't call it magic exactly. Cheap tricks, let's say.
Inferior
Um,
magic.
yes. She was trying to contact me and she seems pretty distressed. So, hooray! Saved.
At that nameless chest size and say, I should have known. Never lead them what you should do to others. Can you wait? Let me keep going because
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
can
was
you
just
pinpoint
mentioning.
if the signal of if biomercer is probably around? Because I'm betting it's either him or it is the clone
I
of Leo.
are you asking me or are you asking a tap dancer?
He's asking tap dancer. He's tap dancer asking this.
I'm going, well, probably. He should be there. I
Good.
mean,
I said good. The clone is mine. Just make sure that you don't get the answers out of. And he looks at the whole team and he says this and says, "Good. The clone is mine. When you are done with Biomancer, try to make sure I'm there too for the answers.
okay. So you're going?
What other choice do I have? Sadly,
Just,
as much as it
just alert.
pains me,
We
I
just
don't. I
alert.
don't like to lose people. Mhm.
We just alert the authorities. They nuke the place, and everything's fine.
Uh-huh.
We
Uh,
have for that at any other point, but sadly, I want more answers. And even if getting rid of the clone will be satisfaction by any other means, it won't get us the answers. There's more to this than just cloning. There could be more to this than just a cloning mess. Evil plan to get behind certain positions.
yeah, it could be worse. It could be a
Eh,
clone saga.
what? Sorry.
It could be
It's a
worse.
Spider-Man reference.
It could be a clone saga.
Mm.
Yeah, I didn't hear about. Yeah, it could be worse. It could be a clone saga. But okay, this is. I'm saying this out of character. Basically, Nameless thinks there's more to this because for what reason would they clone someone that is close to him? Not only that, he tries to make sure to not leave any kind of background to what his actual name is to wherever he goes. So he usually that the fact that they target someone that was kind of close to him and that they put it with another person who which he had some kind of past puts him on the edge right now. And he's also angry at the fact that they cloned someone close to him. So he wants answers and to want to get off some steam out of him. So he thinks killing that clone by my own hands will be a good satisfaction for my anger, and interrogating Biomancer will get me what I want.
For once, Snipertron isn't gonna stop Nameless from doing some insane shit because all she cares about is the sooner this is over, the sooner I can have my dad back. That's all she cares about at this moment.
Don't worry, I have plenty of that clothes on my basement.
Yeah, what a
Yeah, what a
shock!
shock.
Okay, so since everyone knows about the situation, are we going there?
You guys,
Nameless already I already make his voice clear. He's going. If the others are going, he just asks that they don't get the information out of Biomancer without him being there. That's the only thing he asks, and that he kills the clone.
all Snipertron's gonna say to that is, well, if the team wants to go, I guess I'll come as well. But either way, I need to send this report off to Rafe as soon as possible.
Okay, I guess I'm going to because we'll have to go there fast, and I do enjoy what's happening when we actually do stuff together. So I'm grabbing my popcorn, and we're off to go.
Yeah, it could be like a strange family outing.
Like last time with the mayor.
Or the time before when we nearly killed my dad.
Or the time before, actually, no. Almost killing your dad was perhaps the highlight.
Snipertron just fixes top down to with such an angry glare.
Nameless is just hearing all of this, just waiting for her to know when we get a move on. He's impatient to get this going, but he's not
You,
going to
you, you,
show it
you,
outwardly.
you can do that on the airplane or
Yeah,
spaceship
I'm pretty
or
sure.
teleporter.
I'm pretty sure we'll be on the. We're probably back on my airplane right now. So I'll say.
If we're in the airplane, at one point, Nameless grabs Tap Dancer and puts him aside from the rest of the group to talk with him.
Okay.
Okay, spit it out. You have second thoughts, huh? Now you're going
No,
there.
I
You're
no,
thinking that it's not worth it. Well, I told you so.
no. What I want is for you to make a spell on me that makes any bug trying to get close to me feel immediately repelled.
Um,
Sorry, any bug?
Any bug,
Bug. Okay.
any, any kind of insect bug that enters in that category.
He wants Pika protection.
okay, I have this.
Do you have some max replay sprays to give
I
him?
have this miraculous product that I can give you.
Only
Only
99?
9.99.99.
It's the strongest and smartest insect repellent.
but
Is it
He
called?
looks at him in the face and says,
i-
"Don't tell me that you don't get it. That I want whatever it is
Is it
that
Baldric?
could be on
And if you
control of."
phone in the next 10 seconds, then you will get an extra bottle for free.
Don't tell me that you don't suspect that could be
just
anything
be
suspicious
careful
with a
though.
guy
It's
that
only
keeps
98%
hiding.
effective, and you get tax reduction on 98% APR. Subject to
Could I
determinant.
continue, damn it?
Look, don't derail it with the jokes, okay?
Yeah.
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 Definitely
Uh,
derail it with a dog.
Anyway, let's continue.
don't don't tell me that you don't suspect there's something weird with someone that practically hides the majority of his abilities from the rest of the party. Or you're telling me that suddenly the Clomedo box of
Actually,
Scarab doesn't put you on guard?
I can explain that. It's because I'm not hitting him enough.
Mm, yes. And
And we don't know if he could control bugs, if the bugs he controls could be made immune, or he could control bugs more powerful than normal bugs. That's why I want that. Can you do it or not?
it's a buggy situation. So, can I do it or not?
About what?
Can I
What
actually use.
the request that I made to make it that any insect first feels like not coming close to me.
Any insect.
From this planet to the to space, anything involved with radiation, whatever.
Okay, question. Because this is a legit question in comic
Mm,
books.
yeah.
What do you classify as an insect?
Let's just classify it
Insect,
as anything that Scarab
arachnids.
can control as
Yeah,
a Anything that
Alright,
Scarab
okay,
can control.
okay,
Let's not beat around the bush here.
Um,
arachnids,
I
bees.
have I have
let me
Children.
be let me be more specific. Anything that Scarab controls, or the mechanical.
He's asking in anything that could be possible from this planet to magical realm or space,
Yeah,
because he doesn't know what's the limit of Skirt's powers. He
yeah.
only said that he can control bugs. He didn't say that he could see or feel or manipulate the bugs to give him information. He didn't say everything that he could do, so he's wanted to
Okay,
general because he doesn't know the upper limits.
so you're worried about the Scarab. You're not worried about the mechanical bugs you have seen.
No.
Perfect. Perfectly normal thing to worry
A-
about.
a- anything that Scarab can control. If it is a mechanical bug or something like that, he will deal with it when the time comes. But his
I mean,
problem is the things that the Scarab he thinks
okay.
can control,
Let
which
me
is natural
let me
or
put this
magical or
let me put this
alien.
in let me put this into perspective.
Mhm.
So what you want is an effective way so that you will never get any bonuses from Scarab's abilities in the upcoming round of battle.
Beers, I love you.
In general, or at least until he proves himself trustworthy to him. Yeah, yeah, that's basically what he wants. Yeah.
I'm going to hinder myself.
Indefinitely.
He
Yeah.
has been
Can I
he,
do that?
he has been on this business for long enough that he doesn't think he needs the extra power that Scarab gives.
Okay, let me say, I find no reason not to allow it. You can do it. I just wanted to know what specific he had in mind. The category is what I was worried about because there were
Roleplay, kids.
multiple.
The
Okay,
category will be biological in general, even if it is affected by magic, alternate
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
dimensions,
but
or
guys.
space.
biological. That was the answer. Don't worry. I have my
Okay,
answer.
okay, guys. This might be the time that Top Dancer is actually going to fight and not sitting on a chair.
There's always one character in our campaign just sits around doing nothing until absolutely necessary.
So you think the max repeal spray is what actually forces him to stand up?
Yes.
Okay.
It will force me in the upcoming battle.
I,
I
I
don't.
I will do it for bug spray.
Hmm.
Yeah, so is this a accurate description of what I should now be doing?
I
Well,
w- well, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
okay.
at least for a while, yeah. Until at least name thinks that you are trustworthy, because right now he thinks more and more that you are just using this as a facade to get what you want.
And like everyone
I
in
mean,
this
I think the
campaign,
question
He's
then
even
is,
more
what do I
suspicious of
want?
you.
Yeah,
So,
Max time just
he
makes him
was
more.
suspicious of you. Now he's even more suspicious of you. Congratulations.
what is the motive? We need motive here.
I've just got. I actually
It-
got a.
it-
I actually got him
okay, you
whispered.
want the motive? He doesn't trust the Scarab, and suddenly Scarab shows up with an ability that allows him to see and basically be in other places where he isn't, and he doesn't trust it. Do you think that he will want him to be able to monitor him, or the only person in this team that is suspicious of him, actively suspicious, thinking that he could still be a criminal? Do you still think that he will just want to? Yeah, I still
Oh
want
no,
to
no,
have
no!
this
I get
guy.
it. I get it. I get it. Like I think it works from the roleplay perspective. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna have fun with it.
Oh yeah, it's going to be fun.
I'm not wrong, am I? Everyone wants. Everyone wants Snipertron. Why does everyone want me? Why does everyone want me?
Get into robot snipertron.
Why does everyone want me?
Uh, oh god.
What did I miss?
Nothing. Just decide to make the super spray EX or not.
I'm okay. I'm telling to Nameless, okay, give me some time to brew something up.
I,
Sure.
w- I will
And
It's
give
not
then,
the
you.
better.
you brew a fake potion that he thinks that it actually repels the bugs, but doesn't.
You
Come on,
actually.
do
He,
it.
he's going to check this out after everything is done with his arena too, just to make sure.
So I'm gonna brew you some very nice and tasty liquor that can repel the
Yeah,
bugs.
damn it,
Yet also tastes really good, like some really smooth rum. You'll love it. Dilute it in coke, it'll be great. I call it unbelievable.
So, you know what? I'm actually making it,
hmm
but I'm also incorporating on the mixture, let's say, a magical on-off switch.
Magical on-off switch.
Yes.
Have you tried turning it off and on again, Nameless? Maybe that's why it's
Yes.
not working. Have you tried
Exactly.
turning it off and on again?
So what that means, it actually works, but I can turn on and off
Effects.
Pro- properties.
its properties. Yes. Is that okay
Nameless
with the
wouldn't
GM?
know it. Nameless wouldn't know it because you're the one making it. So
Yeah, I know.
I'm completely okay with this. Just go with it. I have no reason to stop it. Uh,
Am I gonna have
like
to
yeah,
clip this?
I just wanted the category because there have been multiple kinds of bugs,
yeah.
bionic mechanic, and comics get ridiculous with its types. So I
That's why
needed
it's
it.
basically anything biological from any dimension, space, magic realm.
I mean, Magic Realm will be probably magical, but we don't have to worry about that. Thank God.
And not only and not
Probably, Corey, you probably had to highlight relate this. Yeah.
and not only the comic books. It's video games as well. Spoiler
Exactly.
alert for everyone that hasn't played Resident Evil Village and wants to
Spoiler,
play.
spoiler! Don't say that on stream.
I don't
Like
care about it.
like
So go.
we don't care ourselves, but it came like what
Yeah.
not more than a week ago. So people that are watching may care. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Uh,
we have viewers?
yes,
Like we have
we have
viewers.
viewers. Yeah, exactly.
disclaimer, viewers: if you
For the
don't want
one
to get
person,
spoiled, if you don't want to get spoiled, just
Corey is going to, in this lovely Sentinel chat, put in spoilers right now and then spoilers off or
yes,
something like that.
And
or just
no,
jump.
and no chat. The spoilers won't be fucking Snipertron.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Yeah. So
continue.
hmm
spoilers should get right now because I'm going to say it. We we are not actually sure if something is a vampire or a bug.
What a shock.
What a shock. Call it a
We have
So,
Bioshock.
vampiric bugs,
A
but we
Bioshock.
don't actually know if they are human that turned into bugs or bugs that turned into human, or actually we know, but that's even more spoilery because
uh,
it's at the end of the game, literally.
so the point is that bugs are zombies or vampires or whatever. Okay.
Everything in Resident Evil
Resident Evil, Resident
has
Evil,
become a biological weapon, experimentational.
Resident Evil is virus magic. Let's go.
Yeah. What
Exactly.
a shock.
Let's continue.
Um, so, um,
Yeah.
let's see.
What?
Where were we? You're making the
Spoilers.
Hmm?
Mm.
What?
Nothing.
You make the bug spray replay EX that works for 200 steps. So now that everything's said and done, any other roleplay you wanted to do in between, like say I don't know, say goodbye to your loved ones or something.
No.
Not like that, but given Max Time just gave me an idea, I'm gonna go
Okay.
pull Snipertron aside. I'm gonna pull Scarab aside.
Oh my
Okay.
god, there are two groups planning each other against it. Why do I even need a villain?
I'm not.
Okay, I don't trust this though. Let's kill them.
I pull Scarab.
uh,
He didn't say anything
Important
best
about
question.
getting
Snipertron, what do you need?
Important question. Does anybody piloting the plane?
I've got it on
Oh,
autopilot.
automatic, it's fine.
I've got it. I
Of,
put it on
of
autopilot. It's
course.
fine.
Of course, there's an autopilot. I'm just joking.
Yeah. I actually have the report in my hand ready to send, but I actually say I know I've got to send this report to Rafe, but there's something that's troubling me, and you're the only person I can trust on this crew right now.
Okay, what do you need? What can I help with?
I take a look down the ship and I just look back at the Scarab and go, I get a sneaking suspicion that Tab Dancer wants to try and kidnap me for some strange experiment or something. He just keeps giving me these odd looks.
Alright, well, I can put some bugs on you, and if you ever go missing, that way I'll be able to track them and find you.
That's great, but also can you keep an eye on Tap Dancer as well in case?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I'll keep a proactive eye, but this is just a, a backup plan.
Yeah.
By the way, Pika, you see that you don't detect nameless with your bugs.
Though something seems to be weird seems to be going on with my bugs right now. I'm not quite sure what it is. I'll have to take some time to investigate.
You do that. Let me know if I can help.
Alright.
I need to send this report off to Rafe. I'll go to the cockpit. I'll join you shortly.
So, and when they reach the skyscraper, the ship explodes because they were fighting inside it.
Good one, big guy here.
Well, of course.
So we reached the skyscraper. I take it.
I don't know. Do you want to reach the skyscraper? I kinda have my doubts right now.
I've already done what I want to do. So
Same. Basically, all the only thing that's left to do is for Snipertron to send the message to Rafe about what they found, and that can be done off screen.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
How exactly are we going to um enter the skyscrapers? I mean,
uh, tell me if you want to reach there, and I will tell you. Don't worry about it.
I also pinged Rafe about what Tap
So,
Dancer told us and to say, can
so
you provide that?
about Wraith. So she answers like, okay, thanks for the information on that. We will uh, go first, and we will come soon to assist you. Like basically, like you will have reinforcements or whatever.
Judging by my
Um,
teammates' reaction, I don't think I've got any choice, even if I didn't want to. We're already headed there.
you're heading there, but
Yeah.
not for long. Till the inevitable civil war between you guys. I mean,
a civil war.
it's not a
A civil war where
Yeah.
Snipertron's probably going to be the only one alive because no matter who wins, Snipertron they want to keep Snipertron alive.
No, the team is going to be hilarious because we have Nameless against only Scarab because it's the only one that he has a bone against. We have a Snipertron against Tap Dancer.
because you don't want to be.
Scarab against Nameless probably too.
Scarab against Nameless and Tap Dancer.
Temptas is the only one that is a target for one. Why the heck does he have a problem with me? I just want to understand what's going on around these people, this person.
I don't want to be kidnapped. And I'm not letting you kidnap the only person I trust, so you're having it.
Well, your plans are already foiled because of Max time. I've already made the bug repellent. No one will ever find you.
All of a sudden, Snappertron appears, and how
God.
the fuck did you
O-
find me? My uncle
Okay,
made me a
so
teleport.
guys,
Okay,
I found who is the villain of this campaign. So after all this farce,
yeah,
Tap Dancer he was mass produces the bug
yeah.
spray and sell it to villains.
Oh
So
God.
so
They become super rich. But since
also
I can turn it on and off at will, I can control them.
Oh
so
God.
all the bug heroes
Oh
bug
God.
all the bug heroes are useless suddenly.
Okay.
Because Max Time requested a bug spray.
Oh god, I've just got the most obvious joke to make here. At least Garib won't be useless. She's got the power of Snipertron's friendship.
Oh God.
Friendship will win the day.
Can I stop laughing for a second? Damn it.
No.
Oh God.
Wait until I conduct my research on you, and then I will make a friendship repellent as well.
Oh
Oh
my
God.
god! But I don't only run on friendship, so a friendship repellent won't work too well on me because I can find a way around it.
He will name it Friendship Ruiner or Enemy Maker. 3000.
What?
No, he'll call it He'll call it the Pony Destroyer because friendship is always connected
Anyway,
to magic ponies.
we
So, about the
So,
skyscraper.
yeah.
I was going to say
Let's
when we get
land.
Let's land.
no. Give me a second. When we get there, before we even land of anything, Nameless checks out the building and tries to make sure to see the roof clear and all around the building to see if he finds anything that wouldn't be on the original construction of this building. Taking into account that a normal building.
As you see it from afar. Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Um,
Yeah.
so, um, so,
By this point, I'm at
uh,
the wheel.
yeah, anyway,
Uh-huh.
so let me describe the building first. So,
Okay.
the building is 70 stories tall, and on top of it, I will say on top of it, if it doesn't say that, that there's a landing pad that you can land your aircraft.
So the building
And
is 70 stories tall, or in layman's terms, one copy of War and Peace.
can I get meters or something like that?
War and
It
Peace.
doesn't.
Because meter to me is like
It
It's
says
pretty high.
it says
no, yeah.
stories, so I have no idea what that means.
Okay.
I don't
I do
know.
not know
A,
how much a
Okay.
story is equal.
a story
Okay.
can be anywhere from half a page to 10,000 pages,
Like I
according
said,
to the author.
so it's 70 pages, or
Good.
in layman's terms, one copy of War and Peace.
Okay.
So so that is it seems
Uh,
like 700 feet. Yeah, 700 feet.
and that will be kilometers because probably it's going to be a lot.
Probably over 1,000.
Yeah, I expect something like that, but just to have a visual idea of how big this building is,
Like
because
it, it
I get a clear idea.
If the conversions I found is correct, it's 20, 210 meters. I'm not sure.
Okay,
I'm
so
not
two
sure if
kil.
that is correct. Correct. Okay.
Okay, 2 kilometers and something. Okay.
In general, point is we are talking about a building in Dubai. It's tall.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, sorry, in Dubai, in
I think
Dubanopolis.
they're compensating for something.
Mm-hmm.
They always are in
So,
Dubai.
so
Probably a lack of water.
About the suspicious thing, does he see? Does Nameless see anything suspicious
well,
of all on the building, everything around it? From what he sees.
You see Biomancer
so
doing on the top of the building doing a very camp pose going, Kiwi!
Can see Biomancer dancing the Macarena.
not something suspicious as something suspicious. Like the
Yeah.
building looks like a normal building, so there's
Mhm.
nothing suspicious that draw the
Around
attention.
it, around it, either.
Around no, around you see cars and other buildings that
Okay.
Dubanopolis has.
Mhm.
The regular stuff, those
Mhm.
big tall skyscrapers.
Yeah.
Um, like if you want, I can give you a picture.
Not necessary. I just trying to be through.
Yeah. You, how to say? Um, as you're going around, how to say? You have a feeling that some of the um, uh,
Hmm.
some of the um, I cannot explain it, but basically, as you're going around, you feel that there's a hole in the middle of the tower that is only accessible through the landing pad,
Okay.
through a platform that is next to the landing pad, um, which yeah
So
that
basically, an invitation to a trap.
yeah the invitation to the
No.
trap exactly.
Is it
Uh,
is it
Nameless
like
will
a
walk
vent?
into it knowing that it's a trap.
Does it look like a vent or something?
what went?
Hmm.
Is it like a vent or is it
Is that elevator that elevator that usually exists on Resident Evil games, I guess. Uh, so it's that elevator that goes down while the manically evil person is laughing before as he reveals the plan before you go to the final stage of the battle. And sorry, um, I don't know how to describe it. Um, uh, yeah, I do not know how to describe it, but like it's a platform. Like you have seen it in games, a platform that goes down slowly.
Yeah. Hmm.
You, yeah, because it says platform and not an elevator platform.
Yeah.
So
okay, got
I
it.
guess what Battle Tower has on Pokemon.
uh, Before we get down or anything of the of the airship, the only thing that Nameless says is, does any one of the people here they can see, they can feel inside the villain, feel anything magical or anything related to what the trap could be? That's the only thing
Like
Um,
that he says. He already knows it's a trap and he's walking into it, but if he gets more information, sure.
can I feel anything?
You feel feelings. No, okay. So
you feel the
uh,
disturbance in the force.
the
Mhm.
thing is, the
Yeah.
only thing that you know for certain that you feel is
The
okay.
rush of stepping into a trap.
There are so exactly. No, the only thing is that you feel is like the location that was pinpointed, which was on top of the
Uh-huh.
landing pad, not the elevator platform. Um,
Okay.
so uh, special
Uh-huh.
item. Uh,
Yes.
um, So that other than that, I would say you don't.
Everyone of the group, by the way. So
Other than that, whatever you feel, it's either very diminished or how to say, or it's you cannot exactly pinpoint it. It's like a confusion, if that makes sense.
uh-huh.
Well, the great disturbance in the force.
It is if
Okay.
millions of YouTubers cried out in terror and were suddenly banished.
That explains our viewings.
Ah.
I
Uh,
So, are we going downstairs to see where the
sure.
Okay, time to explain that. So you're going as a.
Nameless is walking into a trap. He knows it's a trap. He just wanted to know if there was anything else to know. If not, he's going.
First thing I need
Nothing's
to
going.
know.
He's basically on the mission. Nothing's going to stop him.
Oh,
And
oh,
yes,
oh,
I
oh,
did make a reference to the MTV show of Iron Man, the song. Yes, I did.
it explains it's a 20-foot wide circle to the elevator platform. Okay.
Hmm.
Basically, in character, I just turn to Nameless and go, just one question. Where the fuck am I landing?
The big eight. And before you ask, because you have an aircraft, yes, this aircraft has hover capabilities to land vertically.
I know.
Because, of course,
Yeah.
Of course, my uncle
Um,
built it. My uncle built it.
you
exactly.
know, exactly. The only thing we need to know is comics. That says out.
Yeah.
I mean, hover technology is actually possible at this
I know
point.
that it's possible, but the fact that the super we're talking with superhero team means that even if it wasn't possible, we will still have it.
Yeah, I mean, yes, like you immediately have the better than the most advanced technological toys. Uh,
Exactly.
so,
I reach out and feel with my bugs because
it's
bugs are better than the
buggy.
force.
Oh
Uh
my.
So, what do you want me to say about the bugs?
I don't know. Do they find anything in the rooms or
What room? For how
well
long?
in the can they get into the building to
It's bugs. They can go through vents, obviously.
yep.
They can go
So
through
I'm just gonna
arseholes
like
if need
scout
be.
out the entire building with my bugs.
Well, you don't need to scout out the whole building, but question: Are you
Yeah.
nameless? Are you going to wait and waste time for Scarab to scan all the building with the bugs? Because I will say that it will take some time.
I mean I'm gonna start at the top
If,
and just
if,
work the way
if
down.
unless someone asks him, give to wait a second so they can get more information or something like that, then that is just advanced. So the moment he said, "Does anyone here magically or not feels anything about the building?" If someone didn't add to his 2 cents by the moment that we get out of the plane, he is moving.
So I will say that you haven't yet, you know,
Hmm.
Is that
uh,
anything? Yeah, that's fair.
sensed anything, but I can tell you more information as you're going down on the
It's
elevator.
fair.
That's fair.
Um,
Okay.
Nice and dramatic. We can
sorry,
learn the
what?
bad things. It's nice and dramatic. We can learn the bad things just before they happen.
Okay.
Exactly. Um, so let's see.
This is when I turn to the party before we leave and go, don't worry, we're going to get Rafe's on the way. We'll get back up as soon as she gets here.
I
So
just hope the only thing that Emily says, I just hope they don't get in my way.
so let's see. So let's say that it takes like I don't know 2 to 3 minutes. It's enough minutes to for the bugs to scan the place you're about to visit.
Okay.
So there are some pillars there. Um,
Are they from eternity?
Oh
they are
no! It's the Pilar Man! Cue the
it's the
music.
pillar men. Prepare yourselves.
Do we go do we go down to the very end
The
of the hall
most
and all of a sudden one of them
dangerous
has a face and goes, "Legends of the Hidden Temple."
And yes, chat, that was a JoJo reference.
So there are some pillars with men on the no. And there's
Legends
some
of the Hidden Temple. I'm sorry.
there are some there are some pillars with something metallic on top of them. Is it on there? 1 second. Or is it? Yes. 20-foot columns. Okay. Um. So you sense about four of them. There's something that is a half circle, some type of elevated thing that is a half circle. Um, let's see. And there are definitely, I guess, people there. But,
We found the ritual site, let's go.
but, but,
Hmm.
how to say, you're somewhat cut short with detecting everything. Like, you don't detect the bugs that are doing the detection anymore.
Huh.
Well, I just lost forward sensors. I mean bugs. Something's going wrong down there. We'd
Did they feel
better
anything?
go investigate.
Did they feel anything interesting?
I describe to them what my bugs saw, and then also tell them that after a certain point that I lose contact with the bugs.
Does anything about what the scarab tell us rings nameless mine regarding certain event in his life or not?
I will say no, but I will say that totally the tap dancer has started mass producing the bad
Repel. Yeah.
repeller
Yeah, we know.
spray. So
Also, for some reason, I'm having difficulty getting a good sense around where you are nameless. Like, there just seems to be a little void in what I can detect. Do you have any idea what's going on?
No.
Huh.
he joined the void.
I look at
Um,
Scarab and go, let me know we
No,
get
you mean void. Sorry, I had to.
devoid. I look at Scarab as
so
we go on and I go, just let me know when we get close to the last point you saw contact. I'll run a scan.
anything other you want to you guys do before I reveal what I described?
Play strip poker. Play
No.
strip poker. No, not really.
So so
Yeah.
it's you guys. So
All right.
the elephant descends to form the states uh, of an ancient
Okay.
Greek theater, with stone staircase sitting radiating up and away from the stage, forming a half circle around it.
It's an
Oh.
amphitheater.
Yes, it's an amphitheater. Basically, you're on the amphitheater and you're the show.
Body shop.
So at the top of the central theater, standing on the spotlight. Okay, so that I will say last.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see.
Say
Uh,
think about in the order you're going to say it and say it.
yeah, no, I'm just. I was hoping they had it. So you see four pillars.
Okay.
Atop two 20-foot columns throughout the theater are four bronze cages containing mm, multiple captives each. You see um, a cage
Okay.
with, let's see, a cage with the mayor, the police commissioner, some people that look like scientists,
Uh huh.
one cage with, your girlfriend, Sabrina. I guess I have to reveal her. Yet,
Yeah.
uh, just saying that she's actually looks like she's kind of knocked out or something currently. What I will say out of character is like this will be a challenge which I'm not going to point. I'm
Of
not going to
course.
make a macro for it, but basically, as long as people are captive here and not rescued, you guys cannot perform that well on attacks because you may hit people. I guess. I guess everybody cares about not hitting people in this case because
It's a good thing that I care for no one there.
Uh,
you, you
yeah,
don't care anyway, tap dancer.
only one that doesn't care about the innocent, really.
He just sits out the
Yeah,
popcorn and watches the show.
Ugh.
like Nameless
Yeah.
has somebody to care there, so
Mm.
However, let me put it this way: even if his arena wasn't here and she was one of arriving her there to the group, he will still be trying to first take care of getting the innocents out of here because one, his policy is killing bad guys, not
yeah,
innocents, and two,
yeah, yeah.
is that he doesn't want to get in middle of all of this.
Yeah,
So the
and like I can guarantee you those are the real deal, and they're not clones. Like Tom Dancer can say that. Like I would
yeah,
say that Scarab Bugs detected it and such.
correct.
So anyway, at the top of the central theater staircase, standing in a spotlight, you see the dread flesh crafter biomancer, because I guess I have to say it like that. He paces
He
he paces.
Yeah,
One
Ominously.
faces
second.
ominously.
honestly.
Yeah, I'm trying to how to say it. Select, not one. There we go. He pays. Um,
Yeah.
he paces ominously, holding a steel skull in one gloved hand. His heavy white coat disguising much of his actual form, disguising. As the
Uh-huh.
heroes enter, Biomaster storms with them and laughs manically. His voice amplified by his sinister plague
Maniacally. Okay.
documents. Anyway,
He laughs
anyway,
maniacally. We can get him.
The
so
moment
Hey, we're
he
traveling salespeople. We sell life insurance. You might
yeah,
want to take out a policy.
let
We're
me roll.
very aggressive salesmen.
Let me role play it better than what it is described because it is very
before
comically.
you begin to roleplay that, the moment he begins roleplay, Nameless just ignores it and begins to analyze the best way to free the innocents and begin to take care of the
Okay,
real business.
let me actually do the actual reveal here. So, uh, so, he turns to you and says, "So very clever of you that you found me. Uh, Welcome to my auditorium. Let me introduce you to a few of my friends. Oh wait, I don't have to. I believe you're quite familiar. So, uh-huh, this is a twist.
Yeah.
So, Nameless,
Uh,
what you know before the fight begins? Because the fight will begin. Uh, because like after he says that, he motions
yeah.
for the attack, for the fight to start basically, and it's time to do the final fight. Dun, dun. Anyway,
Yeah.
so what you understand is like that there, you see, how to say, elevated places
Yeah.
that you're, yeah, uh, uh, um, that you're sure, that you're, how to say, the Snipertron clone is obviously on an elevator place, but there are other, how to say, there are other places. There are. You're definitely sure there are other places that are elevated places that are hiding archers and probably some other person with sniper capabilities.
Okay.
Um, okay, so um, let's say we start like that. So um,
Also, can I ask, does the Snappertron clone have my current abilities as of now, or the abilities I had before I got the super suit?
Out of character, they don't have the exact abilities, but technically they have the exact abilities. Like I haven't copied your sheet if that makes any sense.
Okay.
Uh, Basically, they have something. Basically, from what I have to, from what was given to me is like, if that is the category, take that. Basically, so technically it does the
But
same thing. Um,
so technically speaking, it has the super suit then.
Technically, it shouldn't have the super suit because Biomass has no access to the super suit. But anything
Okay.
that is coming from magic or superpower, they should have. Like anything that is
Okay.
mutant or magical in nature.
Okay.
So still, give Sniperton a rifle and a
Yeah.
decent rifle. She would probably be a threat still.
I
Yeah.
can't
So
see them.
you can't see them.
No.
I
Can
can't either.
everybody see
Yeah.
them?
I can't either.
To be fair, yeah,
I'm
we can
stuck on
see anything.
the fight from last time.
Same.
Yeah, we are stuck in the fight for last time. You haven't been
You're
changing it.
you're correct. I haven't changed it here.
Oh no.
Fucking hell, Dark
Oh, there
Snipertron
it
looks
is.
like freaking hell, Dark Snipertron looks like a Sith Lord.
Question. Does Nameless doesn't see the remaining clone, right? The one of Leo, the clone of Leo, right?
He doesn't see the clone of Leo. You're correct. But
Okay.
you're certain he's somewhere there. He's just
Yeah.
waiting the perfect time to reveal
We
himself
also
Of
as
course.
apparently we also don't see the clone of Tap Dancer.
Yeah.
There's a
Hey,
good
Nameless, let's
explanation.
switch targets. You can beat the shit out of me, and I'll
The,
go beat the shit out of you.
I cannot be replicated.
yes, there's actually a good explanation of why Tap Dancer don't have a clone. Just I'm not going to reveal.
Basically, I think the tactics for this round are beat the shit out of Scarab so she can't boost them, and then we can get Scarab to hinder my clone, and then we just get
Uh,
a
uh,
nameless fight.
uh, before moving in the fight properly after Nameless assesses the situation, he does a smirk, looks at Biomancer and says, "Looks like you are one short. Not so good after all." He refers to he says that to Tap Dancer.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not going to like. I actually have said to Miss of what was the trigger, but I'm not going to say right now. I will say after the session. And as to
No, he's saying this to try to don't to force him to reveal anything to Biomancer. Does this get under his skin or not?
F no.
That's the thing.
I
Okay.
also taught I also taught him by going, if you try to clone me to turn me on, it's not my thing.
Oh, right.
Boom!
Oh,
Now, that
interesting.
might have been the only possible way for Top Dancer to actually lose a fight. Because he wouldn't lose, he would be okay, so now I have two of myself. That means I can actually talk like a normal being with someone else.
Snappertron's going, oh, there's a
We
clone of Tap
have
Dancer.
So
He can now
we have
experiment on
a
himself and leave me
world.
alone.
got it.
We have a world to take over.
So you will be happy.
Like, we all know the only reason the only reason that Hitler fell it was that he didn't have a second clone of himself.
Yeah, everyone
Okay.
knows that.
Yeah. By the way, there was a comic that Linkara reviewed that had, for some reason, two clones of Hitler.
Yes, that was a very
Of
early
course.
review.
Yep.
Well, at least it isn't the case like it is in certain game where we have Hitler with sunglasses. Totally not Hitler.
Hitler, but the
Oh,
mustache, but the tiny mustache is lower down, so it's a tiny beard.
you're talking about the censorship game. Okay.
I'm no, I'm talking about Persona 2 Innocent Same, which was
Yes.
the only I received was taking out the Nazi swastika and adding sunglasses to Hitler.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just please.
because on Persona 2, for some reason, it's actually Hitler. For some reason,
It's rumors. The idea is rumors are becoming the true, and because
Rumors are
rumors are
becoming
crazy,
reality. Yes.
because rumors are whatever the heck people can made up with. One of them decided to make the rumor that Hitler lived until modern age and was making an army in secret. And right now, that army attacked the city.
Yeah, I
Also,
know that. I
also
know
he
that.
has, also he has the lance that kills Jesus.
I know that Persona and Persona 1 and 2 operate with rumors, and kind of that
No,
also is.
that's only Persona 2, the rumors thing. Persona
The
1.
Persona 2. I thought Persona 1 was also rumors. Like, I actually want to play Persona 2 because the story
Yeah.
sounds interesting, but the gameplay, I'm going to hate it. Like, I can tell
I,
you
I'm,
from now.
I'm going to tell you this. It's not that complicated. In fact, I will say that if you play the PSP version, which is the natural translated version, it's probably not better, but you can try to play it if you want, as if it was an turn-based RPG. But the idea of this game is you make it automatic, doing the characters constantly the rounds until you see, oh, I have to change the strategy because of this. Pause the game, change it, and then move on.
Like, you know, the thing that I don't that for how to say it, the reason that I will find it complicated is that there isn't one person that has multiple personas that can use. Everybody can use multiple personas, so you need to set up everybody. Uh,
But everyone has certain personas that they can't use because the idea there is more you are affine to certain characteristics, so you can change your persona because of that.
yeah, that is for me is a little too complicated. Understand the idea. It's good and amazing. It just
But it makes sense
maybe
because people aren't just one character nodes that are linked to just one thing.
I
They're
know
multifaceted.
I know I'm how to say I know I agree with you. I'm saying that right now I would probably not play it. Like if I was younger, probably I would spend the time to min max every character. But right now maybe I will.
Even if you don't play it mix maxing, it's a good experience in my opinion.
You
So
don't
give it a try.
you don't know me. I min max every time,
Yeah, I know you
everywhere.
mix max everything, but it's a game where you shouldn't.
Yeah,
There's also to easily get the ultimate personas which are really powerful. So when you have those, you don't have to worry about min maxing.
I mean that is what I'm trying to do. Go for the ultimate thing. Now that I know that there are ultimate personas, I may.
You can do that through the story. You don't need to try to make it or anything like that in Innocent Sin. It's the
Okay,
others where you have to.
anyway, we will see because, like, as I said, like, the story, like, I have heard it and I haven't completely understood, but the stuff that I heard it sounds very interesting, and I wanted to play both Innocent Sin and Eternal Punishment.
In
Uh,
general, the story it works really well, but that's the one where you will probably go crazy min maxing because that one doesn't have an easy way to get the ultimate personas.
okay. Like one thing that I hated on Persona 4, which I actually have finished and is the one that I like the most, is like you unlock the ultimate persona after you complete the game once. And I'm like, uh-huh.
Yeah,
Like give me at near the end or something, like not after it. Like okay, you have it on New Game Plus. Okay, cool. Yes.
yeah.
Anyway, um,
We went on a tangent. Sorry, everyone.
yeah, yeah. So, okay, about so we were talking about clones, Hitler, and anything else
First,
anybody wants to add?
yes, I want to add who plays first.
Okay, no, I would add that. Don't worry about it. So, mhm.
I for some reason I heard hit the clowns.
What?
So, clowns instead of clones.
Yeah, hit the
So,
clowns.
so nameless. since you
Yeah.
scouted the place, I will say that you play first, scout the
Uh,
place, like, immediately, pay attention to details and all that stuff. You play first, and I will let you guys play, I guess. So, what is going on? There are like four hoplites, you know, around you, trying to stop you. Snipertron clone is somewhere in the other end of the place, whatever. Um, um, bug scarab lady is, supporting, I guess, and Nameless is protecting the pillar with Sabrina, with the cage
okay.
that Sabrina, with
Uh,
the cage that Sabrina is in.
and there is a pillar without anyone there,
There,
right?
there, there are
That we
four.
can see.
There are four pillars which I'm not going to showcase, basically. Also, Baldric is here, I guess. Oh, no, I'm not sure.
And Baldric is here.
So, there are
What does tap dancer say? Is he here or not?
exactly, there are four pillars. One, all of them have cages. Like some have the mayor, some have the police commissioner, others have researchers, and there's one that has Sabrina. Uh,
No,
Teenage
I mean
witch.
you said that we have Orclons here guarding some of the pillars, right?
uh, no, oh no, the hoplites are more like trying to prevent you from leaving the stage, basically guarding, being the front guard,
Hmm.
the hoplites. Like they are the front guard, like the warrior guys that are next to you.
Hmm.
What? Um, and they are saying information
Okay.
because that. There are those whatever those are that are some helicopter bug things that are flying from the top on top of you around basically. And yeah, like I have revealed it, but you can see that there are some arches on some high places basically. um,
Mm. Okay, Nameless is going to use the principle of the tactician to see if he has to and execute the plan that he immediately makes up to try to quickly rescue Sarina, hoping that he can quickly wake her up with a quick and strong snap in the face to see if he can get her to work on freeing the rest of the
okay,
hostesses.
don't worry about waking her up, worry about freeing her.
Yeah, he's going to free her and slap her to
Yeah, yeah,
try to
okay.
see if you're
Okay,
helping. That's it.
okay. So let's let's roll basically.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Also, I have no idea why you're not using multi-action. That is just a success if I remember correctly.
No, per- yeah, because I'm not using multitask because it uses my main die, so I don't want to risk it.
Ah,
I
okay, okay, okay,
want to
got it.
success.
Okay, with a stellar performance, with a stellar, jumping,
With a
with amazing
uh,
acrobatic skills, you
yeah,
if you want to describe, let me know.
With the triple axle,
I do, I don't know that.
With
Uh,
anime bullshit.
I do have an idea. I do have an idea.
Okay,
Basically,
I want you to describe. Okay, I want you to describe you reaching the cage and destroying it.
basically, Nameless knowing that he will easily call the attention by being the first to move, knowing what he has to do exactly, he begins to run with in his mind already predicting all the from his past experience of dealing with kidnapping of all the possible scenarios that the enemies are going to do, and almost like as if he could see them he had eyes on his back. He begins to attack the a boy that attacks the one of the people sniping is doing. And when he gets in front of his copycat, he easily avoids an attack because he knows his own and uses him to jump above the cage, quickly projects, calls a sword, and slashes the cage open, and proceeds to slap Xavier in the face really fast.
Okay. As you cut the gates, um,
Mhm.
as you're in the middle of that and cut the gates, and then trying to find your footing, you see that Sabrina is actually, um,
A
you know,
clone.
awake. So you don't really need to. She was probably playing, the
Playing dead.
playing dead, basically. Yes, not playing dead, playing, the whatever.
That
I'm sleeping, uh, and she's like,
explains that nameless is still is boringly stupidly him instead of searching for a way to tell what happens. Still slaps her.
I'm just playing.
you don't need to be so hard. I'm awake.
I
I know I'm awake.
know. I just need to take. I know. I just need to take a
I
bit of
need to
revenge.
know that you're not a clone, so I will cut your head. No.
No, I
Uh,
know. I just wanted to slap you.
merely pretend.
Internally, yes. Maybe just wanted to slap her. Yes.
Merely pretending. Okay.
This is when we find out that Nameless is a really weird BDSM.
So,
That he says, "Can you help freeing the other innocents so we can just go and take care of the rest?"
yep. No, actually. Uh, um, mm, hmm. Yeah, anyway, leave it up to me, I will say, but like, okay, I'm not sure how she can help overcome, but still.
I
Um,
don't know. I don't know if you had a shit or not. That's why I said you could say easily that she's a thought or something like that. I don't know.
oh, I can tell you,
I'm
she will be here assisting you, but she will not, like, I don't know, if you see it, but her dice is 6.
I
So
have not seen her dice. I don't know if she has a dice.
yeah, I actually pointed. I actually writing
Klaus is saying
the
she's the
dice.
Joanne of the campaign.
Actually, yeah, I haven't pointed it the die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically he's saying Baldric is more useful than Sabrina at this point.
Um,
I wouldn't be
let me
surprised.
see. So actually, Baldric has a 4. He's completely useless. Um,
Should we also send Baldric to help free the captives as well? Although then again, that might be a very bad idea.
We want to save them. If the
True.
answer is yes, then we shouldn't send him.
Question: can you see the life of Biomaster or no?
Yeah.
Because he's using a different
Yeah,
sheet.
we
Okay,
can.
got it.
Oh, well,
Uh,
I think the most useful way is to use Baldric is to let Snipertron use him as spare ammo.
Mhm.
So we just
so who
But
plays?
can say help. She doesn't need to do an overcome or everything like that. He asked her if she can help you into freeing the others. She doesn't have to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
doing it.
yeah, yeah. Don't worry. I always watch your back. So,
for more
um,
than one reason.
Just looks at her and says, "I remember the things differently. I remember it more like you carrying me around in the only time."
anyway, let's proceed. Who plays next?
Tell us all this time.
Oh, who wants to go next?
Hmm. Maybe Scarab for
Uh,
our. I'd
it,
say Scarab for our team, so in that way we can get a boost to myself and
it,
Okay,
Tapioca.
it,
Scarab goes.
it literally depends on nameless. Is the answer.
I know, just making a suggestion.
So
Okay, go Scarab.
All right.
You didn't specify which scarab, so
yeah, exactly. Which scarab?
The real Scarab.
The real scarab. Are you sure?
the real boy.
I'm a real girl.
All right. So I guess you guys want my boost to everyone.
Not everyone. You cannot do it to everyone.
Yep.
Yeah.
Except for nameless. I like it. I like this already. So
Yep. Agree.
All right.
So,
I guess I'll give the boost to everyone except Nameless.
so basically, only Tap Dancer and the
Yep.
Snipertron can use this. Great.
So that's a +2 for
Unfortunately,
Tap and Snipertron
unfortunately for all you,
till my
yeah.
next action.
Unfortunately for all you know, Snipertron's the only one who's going to be actually effectively using that.
Can Tap Dancer, do one of his dances to free some of the people around there?
For Dance of
Yes, I
Freedom.
can. Yes, I can. I will teleport them back to the museum.
Let them do the
Yeah.
lecture.
Yes.
Can you
Send
actually
him
do?
there, and there is a recorded lecture of what you by you.
Can he actually do that, GM? Because if he can, I want to do it.
Yeah.
So who plays next?
So anyway, who next? Yeah, who goes next?
If that's the actual
But,
plan, I kind of want to see Tap Dancer do that.
Agree.
I'm happy to play last in our team.
Yeah, because after if whoever goes next, I think that we should let the rest of the NPCs go,
Yeah,
and then we go.
I think Snipertron's plan for the start of his fight is if the hostages are covered, and then with between Tap Dancer and Nameless, when Scarab's covering Boost, I think Snipertron's first goal would be to attack the fake Scarab to try and minimize Boost for the opposing team.
So still, who goes next? Pika.
Pika.
Snipertron, I guess.
So you want me to shoot the other you in the face?
If it'll make you happy, go ahead.
It won't make me happy. It won't make me happy because I actually like you, but it will be more helpful for the team.
Quit. Give in to your anger.
So I'm just gonna look through my green abilities to see what could be of use for me to screw up not Scarab.
Take your Jedi weapon and strike me down.
Oh wait, I've got Organi Hack.
by the way,
Ooh.
Miss, did you read what I sent you?
Red?
Yes.
You mean the video?
This is what I'm using. It's called Organi
No,
Hack.
it wasn't a video. I think.
It's called Organi Hack. What I'm using, and basically in the same action, I can attack with my mid die, so I can shoot Scarab in the face with my mid die, while also hindering her with the min die. So basically, as well as shooting her in the face, I can actually limit her bug spraying capabilities.
Attack using midday. Using min die. Okay, that's right.
In fact,
Stop,
it'll be
you're correct. The last thing you
technology,
sent was
actually.
the last thing you sent wasn't the video. Yeah.
Amazing dice is record.
What's the boost? And then if I add the boost from Pika, what's that? What does that do to me? I think it's a
4 and 3.
Pika, the boost is +2 if I
+2.
remember.
yeah.
Plus
So
Yes.
2.
Yeah.
so it's a
Uh,
4 on attack and a 3 on
you,
and a 2 on hinder on a
you
+1
can
on
only
hinder.
you can only apply it to one.
I'll I'll do the two. Yeah, I think I'll just do the 2 damage, which is fine by me. I'll just boost the, and knowing how Scarab operates in battle, I'll probably boost the hinder. So that's it.
Okay, so question: does Hinder 3 goes up that year or no? Because I think no.
-1.
I think 3 is -1 to.
Yeah.
Uh,
So I killed.
Free is -1.
so better to increase damage is what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
So yeah, I'll hinder her for 1, and I'll shoot her in the kneecap for 4 damage.
Let's see. Will that change anything?
It's
No,
just it's distracting.
it's distracting. Uh huh. So who plays next?
I
Uh.
used to be a
Uh,
scarab like you, then I took
And I took a bullet
Took a
to
took a
the
bullet
bullet
to
to
the
the
knee.
knee.
knee. Do you want to go next?
technically, because we have an idea of movement, that's where our position where nameless will be. Because I like to do that.
Should I
But
play
Um,
I know
next?
that.
do you want to play next, or should I give it to Cloud for a little bit? See what these guys are capable
I
of.
No,
can use.
Cloud. By the way, you forgot
Hmm?
to put the red things on sniper.
Go on
Scarab.
and Scarab. Okay.
Do you want to?
Okay.
Do you want to go next, Riss, or should we see what these guys are capable of?
Oh, don't worry. It will not become terrible at all for you guys. Wow.
Oh,
I'd say let me try and rescue the people, and then
okay.
we can worry only about
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, right.
the enemies.
You had a -1 on the attack. Perfect. Continue.
No.
Mm,
He won't do because I hindered the fake scarab. So, yeah. I'll give the turn to Tap Dancer.
Question: is there any kind of thing that stops Step Dancer to from being able to teleport all the other people that are left to rescue?
I mean, I can tell you if he tries.
Okay.
That's a
Mine,
success.
yeah,
-1 but +2.
no, -1 is on attacks. You're not attacking.
Oh, okay
Uh,
then.
Mhm.
Basically because
So it's a 9.
of the plus you pass. So that means yeah, you can teleport people. So do you have any preference of what people you're teleporting? Of which stage you're teleporting?
I would recommend the mare's cage first.
Mm,
She owes me stuff.
The mare owes me an apology.
okay, let's go for them. And with that out of the way, I think the bad guys play. Let's give it to Biomancer just to see what he's gonna do.
Well, the
Okay.
biomaster will have maniacally. See you guys.
I was sure about.
You were sure
It
about
was
that. It was inevitable that he would laugh maniacally. Uh, uh, uh.
That's not
Let's
maniacally,
see.
that's robotically.
Add so add 2 minions of this. Ugh, no. Uh, hmm. Interesting. Uh, okay, interesting. So,
interest.
true. Um,
Can Baldric make
Surprise appearance.
let me prepare it because, like, it's so.
can
Boost to.
Baldric try to save some people as well?
Um, he has a D4, right?
Yeah.
He can try. You will not like the result.
I think that's
He won't like the result.
I think that's why he's asking.
Tap dancer will be just fine with them.
That's why I asked if you wanted if we had Baldric here or not.
He's spare ammo
Something
for.
hilarious was happened
He,
with him.
don't worry, it's just spare ammo for Snipertron. If we need to shoot him, if we need to shoot the rubber bullet.
Wrong one. I
Can't
did wrong
Okay,
one.
if is
Let me roll all of them. So he rolled 6 and 6. Okay. So So he boosts um Snipertron and nameless for
the fake.
6, which is, if I remember, +2.
+2.
Yeah,
no,
it's +2.
no, he's boosting the real ones.
I could shoot him in the face harder now.
Hey, if we're going to make it clear us between fakes and reals, I think he also should do that too.
So let's see. So the Arachne Helico whatever thing is are um are going to make a hinder action for each um hero. So this is
Okay.
Snipertron, Top Dancer, Scarab, Nameless.
What the fuck?
Okay, I'm the only one with a -2. Got it.
That's a -1 for everyone.
No,
Except
no,
Nameless.
a 4.
Yeah.
It's same name to who gets a 4, which is a
Yeah,
-2.
it's a -2 for Nameless.
Okay.
Okay, those guys are done.
But then again,
The
for Snipertron and Tap Dancer, it just evens them out. For Nameless, it's an actual hinder.
the hoplites are attacking Snipertron and Scarab. Two of them are attacking Snipertron, and two more are attacking Scarab.
Hey, that's
Okay.
not fair. Bugs are supposed to attack my enemies. No.
How do we write this? Give me a second.
No idea.
Okay.
Right, this they're really attacking the fake Scarab. And
So
Scarab laughs.
2 damage on Snipertron from it, so 4. Not
Okay.
4 from it. Yeah, from it, so 4. And Scarab is taking 2. 1 from it.
Okay.
Because like Biomancer has a rule that applies to his clones. His minions actually.
He's
So
fillet minions.
it applies to if multiple people hit the same opponent, use the min die for all of them.
Uh-huh.
Interesting rule, but
Mhm.
I can understand because I have seen the rest of it, the rest of his status. So this attacks is going 1 on each from the archers. Um,
Mhm.
Which attacks?
so 1, 2, 3, 4. Always from left to right. So first is 3 Snipertron, 5 on Dancer, 2 on Scarab, 5 on Nameless. And those guys are done. So time for the interesting stuff.
Time for the clones. Attack of the clones.
Attack of the
Clown
Clones.
part 3.
Attack
Uh,
of the jokes.
let me see what I can open it like that. So GM notes.
Attack of the Jar Jar Binkses.
Okay. Okay, so Nameless is attacking you, Nameless. I know. Isn't that amazing?
Wow.
He's attacking you with an imbalancing strike, which is a which it's 8 damage and -1 penalty to you.
Okay.
So that's done. This young lady is attacking the nameless. clone, I guess.
Mhm.
Oh my god, she almost succeeded. Almost.
But
I rolled a 6 on her, which is max, and rolled 7 on Nameless, on his
oh,
defense. And I'm like, almost succeeded,
yeah.
so close. Let's see. So,
Wait,
The
who
clone's
has
supposed to
defense?
be.
But the person hasn't. So you're saying that the clones are better because they can defend?
that's the lieutenant rules, sadly.
I know, I'm joking.
Also, you guys actually have defense, you're just avoiding to use it
Yeah,
from the other
but
side.
we have to waste an action on defense. We can't defend an attack.
So, you suddenly a shot is glancing through you for 4 damage, and you see in a platform far away uh, this guy sniping at you.
Wait, shouldn't he's a magic, not a soldier. What the fuck?
Oh, right.
I'm the
I
sniper.
told you he was
Sna- sniping with you with magic.
should,
Sniping with.
should, I,
He's using a finger
should,
gun.
should I send you my small the thing where I have the whole backstory of Nameless because I have it here. I
No,
can
no,
send it
no.
to you if you want it.
You're right. He fights you with sniping magic. Are you
Sniping
happy
Fighting
now?
with
magic.
his
Okay.
fist, but he's a wizard.
Uh,
This shows you how much he paid attention to the backstory.
no, no.
Right, right.
The thing is, I connected it to Kitsiriku, and basically,
I,
like I remember,
I
I remember you
yeah,
basically split Kitsiriku to 2 persons. Uh, really, you have to.
yeah. That's perfect. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So let's see what else. What else? I'm leaving the clones for last. Let's go with the environment. So environment.
What do you mean you're leaving the clones for last?
Yeah. Some clones have attacked already.
The important clones for last. So,
So my clone
uh,
is Scarab's clone.
Oh, so nameless is unimportant. What you?
no, I just wanted to do all the nameless related stuff together. Um,
Okay.
okay, so
but
let's see.
really, he means Snipertron and Scarab are the only important characters.
So all heroes get a -2 hinder on top of it. How many hinders I have gave you guys?
Of
Uh,
-3, I think.
Uh,
Yes, we're
mm,
-3.
Those
four for me there.
those are different distances. Don't forget about it. If it like there are 3 -1s if I remember on it.
Yeah.
Uh,
And two minus one for me, one minus two. Okay.
and
and Scarab has taken so little damage, only 2 damage on Scarab. Didn't
Did I miss?
the archers attack?
I did not add that one. Sorry. How
Okay.
much was that?
No, I don't remember.
I think you
So
got
I got that
two.
one hit and
I think you got another 2.
another
Yeah.
2. Okay.
Okay, let's see. Uh, let's see what Scarab clone does.
Remember, Scarab clone's
She
got a
agrees
minus.
that the only rational decision is to attack the bad guys.
Remember, the
The
Scarab clone
only
has
And
a
the
rational,
world
minus
has
10
to deal
hinder.
with 2 scarabs fighting
the
crime.
only natural decision is to create more minions, which is 4 minions equal to half these minions dice roll. Let me uh, put
It's
this as
2.5 minions.
so.
Oh god, midget scarabs!
It's a small scarab.
So
You're
let's see.
multiplying. Multiplying.
D6 minions equal to half this minion die roll, rounded down. So that's F4. Okay. So they are literally just hit them. Uh,
Does
but
anyone
they
have
but they are.
melee attack?
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys have now. And let me see. A scarab has I rolled a 4, so there are 4 of them. And uh, yep, that's done. That's out. And sniper round. Time for sniper. Oh, I forgot. You take 2 extra damage nameless because the other nameless had a boost to calculate. I hope that helps you to put you in the red.
Yeah,
Um,
good
Perfect.
to know.
Um, so Snipertron, let's see what Snipertron's
Oh,
abilities are. Um, okay, um, let's see. Snipertron is sniping, but
Who?
is sniping both Scarab and Snipertron. So
I'm
split.
Let me have a look. I don't think I've
using
got.
it to protect.
Hang on a minute. I don't think that's one of
Sniper.
my red. I don't think that's a. I don't think that's one of my green abilities.
It's not. I told you I'm not taking the same.
Oh yeah,
The
it's one of
info
my.
I have is different. It's the idea, the philosophy is the same. If
Oh
that
okay.
makes any sense.
Okay. Oh yeah,
Uh,
that is one of my greens. Okay. Because
okay,
I'm
so
going to use his yellow ability to protect the sniper tron from damage.
okay, don't do that.
It's a reaction. I can do that. So
No,
roll.
don't do that because uh, she has an inherent ability. Oh wait, it's in 1 second because I haven't.
so
It is
basically,
at
what Cloud's saying, you can't protect Snipertron
no
from
no no, wait
Nessa.
wait 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 wait
You
wait
can't protect
uh,
Snipertron from
wait.
Snipertron. It's not possible.
No, no, okay. I wrote that as an inherent ability while it's not an inherent ability. Okay, got it. So there are 2 ways she can attack. One is split the die, and the other is attack ignoring defense,
Mhm.
basically.
Yeah.
It's
So
nice, so I can defend. Got it.
so yeah, I splitted the damage. So let me see if
So
I'm reading
basically,
it
Nameless is
correctly.
taking my damage.
And I roll.
Okay, so this is on Snipertron and this is on Scarab.
So
The
I
eight.
take 4.
So I don't take
Yeah,
I don't take
four.
any damage
It's
because
a
of
five. It's a five.
Nameless.
It's a five. What I roll in defense for sniper tron. Sort of that eight.
Y-
Free passes,
y-
right?
you rolled a 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, -4. It will be a five.
You have so many minus ones at this point.
I have a -2 and then two -1s. Yeah.
Okay, let's spend it all there. So 5. Okay. Uh,
Hmm.
Although I think one dice or whatever, I still haven't grasped the whole
So how many damage am I taking?
buff. Um, whatever the max time said. So
So I rolled a five, and your attack, the one that was going to attack you, was an eight, so a three.
Okay,
not 3. He's taking.
3. Yeah, because 8 minus 5
Yeah,
is
3.
3.
You're right. Sorry. So
So
I was.
I think that just puts me in yellow. I think. I think.
So
Why
with
no one is fighting? Is killing me?
with all that
Because apparently Nameless and Snipertron are apparently the main threats
so
according to them.
with all that going on, um,
Hmm.
um, you see from the top that you came through the elevator, a shadow figure, uh,
What?
a shadow appearing
Hmm.
basically, and is attacking Leo or
Hmm.
this, and Leo defends.
Of course, she defends
I'm
it then.
gonna kill myself with this luck. Um, I'm sure about it. I'm going to kill myself with this
Daddy!
luck.
Okay.
So this fight is going on there, I guess. So who plays next after all this mess? That
You're
is.
the one that decides. By the way, you forgot to put the red on the Scarab clones.
Yes, because they don't play, but like I can put it like
Yeah,
they don't play this round. They just got created.
no,
So
they don't play this trumpet still to make it
So,
clear.
Snipertron, you play and your reaction.
Daddy! I don't
Vic?
I don't distract because I know we both
Huh?
got a job to do, and the first thing I'm going to do is use an attack on the hoplites in my face.
Use an attack on the hoplites in my face.
I'm gonna
We
use
focus on the one of the minus ones that we still have left. Got it.
Question. How many of them are there?
There are two next to Snipertron and two next to Scarab.
What I mean is, if we hit them, are they all gone or one instance of them?
There are two instances.
Okay.
Like thinking they are making a phalanx formation. Okay?
I'm gonna use cold
Okay.
shot. Let's have a look. I need to reread what cold shot does. So yeah, I'm gonna use cold shot. Boost an ally with a max die and attack with a mid die. So I need to roll that. Don't come off the page. Roll that, you idiot. So signature weapon, sniper rifle, yellow. Sweet. With that -2 on me at the moment, that's a 7 on. That's a 7 on the hoplite in front of me. And I give a +2 boost to my father.
Give so you attack with the mid die who one of the hoplites.
Yeah, I attack the hoplite with my mid die and with my max die, which is basically the same at this point. I give a +2, I believe, or a plus. I think 7's a
No,
plus.
that's a +3.
I give a +3 to my father.
Okay, and let me roll to save. Like I don't think I can roll to save. No, like even if I roll to save, yes, like one hoplite dies, so we are down to one, and I guess this doesn't get the bonus anymore. This guy because the phalanx is broken. Oh, and Biomassa has no reaction, but
Not
I
surprised.
change this.
He has
Okay.
Right.
no surprise.
And that's Snipertron. Next.
I will give the turn to.
My father.
No. I'll give the turn to Nameless.
Well, I hope that you guys can take care of rescuing the rest of the innocents and all that. Nemesis is using this to attack the clan of Leo. So a -4. Oh god damn it! So a 0 to that. Yeah,
From that far out. Oh yeah, from that far away again.
-3. So so he gets a +1. That +1 would apply to this, but still, I'm going to use surprise reroll, which would be in this case I call it
Yes,
differently.
yes. He will
Don't
die
forget to
by
use
himself.
hero point rewards.
Okay, that will be -4, 10. It will be a 6. And I used one of the hero rewards for the attack, which would be 5 -4. In this case, he gets a 2 because it's a 6. So
Wait,
it will be
do you
minus
have a
2.
minus right
I
now?
Yeah, and I'm using my hero point of +3 on the attack. So that will mean that I have a +5. The -4 in the attack will practically disappear with that for this attack. So I will do an attack of 5.
I'm confused.
Yes.
Um didn't your hinder Didn't your
What?
hinders get spent last turn or
Yeah.
not?
Yeah, he
No,
spent them all.
I.
He spent them all on the defense.
Oh, I spend it all on the defense, so I have no hinders. I thought they were permanent. That's why I asked it.
No, no, no. Except if I say otherwise, no hinder is permanent.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Well, so in that case, it's a permanent +3 that I get.
okay, write it
I
down. And you are attacking with the
I
meats, so that is an 8, but the
see.
permanent of you haven't rescued everybody applies, which is the only permanent,
So
s-
-1,
which is 7 total.
right?
I-
Yeah. I attack with a 7. Basically, what happens is namely just summons Crimson Pure Lance and jumps with that lance to try to stab Leo with that one. I assume he avoids the majority of it, so he hits just one of his kidneys or something like that, or his side. He puts in
Hit.
front of himself in front of the Snipertron's father and says, "Take the help the others. This one is mine."
So anyway, so who do you give the turn?
To the only one that apparently is also will focus on rescuing the innocents, Tap Dancer.
I'm down, sir. Rescue the innocent.
Okay.
Rescue the scientists.
The scientist, and I don't remember who else it was here.
I think it was just a scientist because we've already rescued the
No, no,
mayor.
no. It was 4 people. It was 4 people. One of them was Sabrina, which I rescue. We rescued the mayor, the scientist, and I don't remember what else.
It was 4 cages. I never mentioned what the other
Exactly.
was, but let's say other people that have been cloned that they are there.
Yeah, like I
Don't.
said,
Yeah,
you freed Sabrina's cage, tapped down to teleport the cage with the mayor and the commissioner. So there's only the scientists and the other people.
yeah.
Okay. I will use my multitask then to try and save both.
Okay.
Major twist. Major twist.
Of course you will. You're hoping for that.
Cold bond. I mean, if I do that, it's extremely plausible that it will be a major twist.
Major twist. Major twist.
It's actually a certainty that it was going to be a major twist.
Major twist.
Exactly. It's the mind. It's
Major
the
twist.
mind. It's the weakest dice, so it will be a major twist. Don't worry.
Yeah, I think
Should I do it regardless?
up to you.
I mean, at this point, the way it is going, if you don't, how to say, start doing stuff, it will be a bloodbath.
By the way, why don't you
I
didn't
will
put
use
the detox
I
free
will
of damage?
I
Hmm?
will use my surprise results and
Okay,
reroll.
okay. First, it's a two different basic actions.
Yes.
Oh,
And you,
So you cannot
Yeah.
you can attack and rescue. You
Yeah.
cannot do
Mhm.
both.
okay. I will attack one of them, I guess.
Okay,
what are the
Okay.
so
cages?
so
Yes, I will attack the other. This one.
no, surprise results. Let's
Mhm.
continue.
Mhm.
Even better. Um,
Still the one. So
exactly. So attack. Uh, just to save you, I will say that you're attacking one of the minions that can die actually immediately.
I said I'm
Uh,
attacking this one.
okay, you're attacking this one. Whatever you like.
Also, Marissa,
uh,
if you need to, you can use a hero point on one of those ones and I'd probably say the one on
Are these guys not get going down regardless of what I roll?
They are going down because they are minions, but they are going
Yeah.
down a die, not dead.
The only
If
one,
that makes sense.
the only reason why I got mine dead is because I rolled insane on damage. That's something that he couldn't
Like
match.
Oh, okay
the the hero clones are lieutenants, and Neo is
then. I
also a lieutenant.
can't say who has what health. Their
Oh,
dice is 8 then.
yes, 8 is the guy you didn't attack. 6 is the guy who you attacked.
Okay. Then there is no reason for me to do that.
I mean, you can attack the minion, the scarab minions.
Yeah, I'm attacking this one.
Okay, one of them is dying because
Okay,
they are four, let's say.
so one of the cages is uh,
Freed,
free.
but I want you to come with a major twist, if possible.
hmm Let me think.
The police have caught wind of your child exploits and are coming for you. You're gonna be on the list.
No. uh,
So
okay.
Waiting for another.
same.
I want to hear Mir's idea of what is going on
Ooh.
for a major twist.
Okay, I actually have an idea.
Okay, let's hear it. How terrible it is.
I in in my attempt to free them and make it sure that they are freed, my teleportation spell also applies to me.
Wait, are you just
Uh,
going out then, or
yes, he's out for one round, is what he's trying to say.
Huh.
okay?
Are you want
Huh.
to do that? I'm more than happy.
I mean, what else can we do?
Okay, I mean, I'm
It's
sure we
supposed
can.
to be a major twist, right?
I'm
Yep.
sure we can have stuff, but yeah, like okay, I'm fine. You're out. You can't be
Otherwise,
targeted.
You're gone.
the other thing I can think of is some kind of backlash of my
Yeah.
spell from overexerting, but what exactly is that going to do?
Mm,
You could give you a minus for your next roll, or
That's
you take
that's more
damage. But damage
that's
will
more of
benefit you.
that's more of a minor twist to my
I
mind.
mean,
Not the damage,
Yeah.
the hinder.
I agree.
we
I
could say
agree too.
we could say that it's a -3 or 4 or a permanent
Yeah.
-3,
I
but
didn't
like
say it
I
was a
don't.
-1. I said it was a minus one.
I like I prefer more the what you suggested.
Yeah, I agree.
Uh,
It's more bad.
it's
and it's
it's
why I didn't. And it's
it's
why I
bu-
didn't use multitasking.
it's bad in a way that I like it. So
and again, it's why I
Okay.
didn't use multitask.
so, who plays next? Still.
So, the scarab thing is dead. One more cage is freed, and there's one last remaining.
Okay, so who plays next?
Plays next. Who hasn't played?
Yeah, everybody.
Scarab or the rest of the evil guys, which are a lot.
Well, at this point, they are not getting, you know, Okay, Scarab, what are you going to do on your turn?
Let's see. I'm into yellow, so I can do my AoE attack and just hit everyone for damage. Though, since I've got -3 and it uses my min die, that might not be my best option. Um,
At least you're you're
don't you
reducing
have
the
your
minions.
overpower overcome?
actually, actually, yeah, I've got a super overcome I can use at yellow, so I can free someone from a cage.
Yep, do it.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna use swarm multitasking in order to, summon a bug clone of myself to free one of the prisoners from one of their cages.
Okay, so um, you're freeing the last of the prisoners, and the bugs, I guess, are the way to the escape
That
route.
did not go well.
It's an 8.
Uh,
That's still a
no,
success.
No,
that's
it's a
not
No.
an eight.
5.
It's a five.
Which
Oh,
minus
right.
Hero
3. It's a 2.
hero points.
It's a 2.
So,
It's max
Uh,
A
plus
2 is not enough.
do you want to
um,
take the major twist,
hero point. Hero
I'm
point.
gonna take the fail.
or you can take the hero
Okay.
point that
Uh,
Max is suggesting?
yeah, I'll use one of my +2s to make it a 5. Or no, I'll use sorry, +2 to make it a 4. So it'll get a minor twist.
Okay, so minor
Jeez.
twist. So what do we want as a minor
What
twist?
if the scientist twists his ankle?
No,
Oops, sorry,
Like,
wrong
well, it's a minor twist.
thing.
Mm,
There could be they're still in the air. It's gonna take them a while to escape, so they're
no.
still here for the remainder of the
Uh,
turn.
Yeah, I'd say that.
The remainder
Because
of
I'm
the
not
turn.
managing it myself, they're a bit confused, and it takes them a while to leave.
The remainder of the turn, and there isn't any turn.
yeah.
So left.
Basically, it's a free
So
action. I think on that turn, I'll use my free action to call up to my father and go. We'll be fine for a second. Cover the escaping. Cover the hostages' escape.
Yeah, we lose an ally that could work too. Or two. Or both of them.
Yeah, like I said, if we basically say if you want to use Sabrina to cover the hostages' escape and get my father to come help us, or my
Yeah,
father can help Sabrina,
yeah,
whichever.
yeah. You can make the both Serena and his sniper father both boom loses their turn for protecting the hostages.
Yeah,
I would say just take. Uh, let me see. What do you have? Your story.
Also, if in one of these cages there was Baldric inside, the hinders are going to the enemies, not to us.
Oh god, that would have been perfect if you had succeeded to make it so that what you do is change one of the hostages with Baldric, and Baldric is not a hinder for us, but for the enemy because he begins to move that cage around.
Hmm, interesting technology. Can it fly?
So
No,
what?
I've got a perfect ninja involving Baldric. He
Yeah.
recites his boom, 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 boom. He recites his World Cup poem from Blackadder goes forth.
Oh god.
Boom, boom.
And everyone gets a hinder.
Yeah.
Everyone, including the enemy. And that's
Boom,
So
boom.
I've typed my name on this bullet, sir.
Scarab, what do you want to
uh,
do? And what do we want to do as a twist? Because like nothing
Wait,
did.
was my suggestion not good enough?
I don't want to waste those two important turns. That they could clean up the place a little. Uh,
Essentially, he wants
so,
to use my dad to kill shit.
like, I will prefer you getting a -1. basically, from
Okay,
overexerting your powers or something.
I'll
So,
take the
so that
-1. I hit
uh,
that.
if you think that is better.
Yeah.
Because the situation looks grim, who plays?
Um, Arachne Helico,
Arachne Helico.
the mechanical bug.
So, um, let's see. This is going to Snipertron. Wow, that's a 7 hitter. Um,
So I've got a -3. Damn it.
Sheesh.
uh, so these two, it's a double three on you Scarab, and this one is on Nameless.
An attack
Um,
is
no,
or
no,
hinder.
it's a hinder. All those are hinders. Um,
Okay.
Hoplites clones on Scarab. Uh, so, let's see. That is a 6 and a 6. Yes, 12 damage. Oh my god. Yes, use a min die for
Mm-hmm.
everything. Okay, that is on Snipertron. No, that is not rolling.
Hair
If I
triggers. Hair trigger. I use hair trigger reflexes on that.
DGM wanted to cheat.
I use
that
hair.
is for
I use hair trigger reflexes on that as well, so I still take the damage, but I can attack as well.
okay.
Okay.
Attack with the mid
So did I
die.
take 4 damage or,
No, you're taking 6 and 6.
or
12
so I'm taking
from
12 damage?
12.
Hoplite.
Okay, I'm in red.
I mean,
Wow.
I rolled some amazing damage, so
I wish you'd done that like a turn ago.
I wish I'd done that
I
a turn
attack
ago too.
for
Um,
3.
Because being in red is great for me.
I attack for 3 on the hoplite with my reaction.
for 3, okay. Um, I rolled the wrong dice, but I'm not going to take the damage back. Uh,
Snipertron, the clone killing machine.
okay,
So
that's
that's
done. Uh,
As part of my reflexes on my father's turn,
okay.
he'll hear me
No,
shout.
no, no. I mean what Cloud rolled.
I rolled it too, don't worry. So,
Yeah, but for what it is.
it was for defense. Let's see.
Okay.
So I
Mhm.
will make. Okay. So, do you guys want to control the assist people, or do you want me to control them?
Uh, what do you say, everyone?
Okay,
Mhm.
I will control them. I will attack the Gastrophyte archers. Then I will leave the lieutenants to
Okay.
you. Um,
Okay.
roll d8. Roll d8. I will say that is a kill. So
Yeah,
perfect.
that's a kill.
Yeah.
Um, I roll a d6, they roll a d whatever. I'm still again wrong one, but it wouldn't. I mean, I'm going to reroll it just in case it changes to
So
one.
what?
No. Okay, so cool. So
Mhm.
one of them became a 6 person, is what I'm trying to
Okay.
say, and the
Mhm.
others are, and there are two that because the minions need to go. Um, the archers played, the assist people played, and
Wait,
nameless is probably
Sabrina hasn't played. Or has she?
yeah she played now. The two is Sabrina actually.
Huh.
Okay.
Um, let's see. So nameless, do you want a beating?
I do have a choice.
Yes, no. You're on D8. Prepare to
Mhm.
respond because I rolled an 8. Do you have a reaction to reduce the
I
damage?
I don't have a reaction to reduce attack.
Really?
So yeah,
Okay.
no.
You don't have any.
Sadly, let me put it this way: it was either change one of the principles that didn't fit the character, or adding another red attack.
I mean, I'm more asking like you used your reaction.
No, this is the thing. I don't have a reaction to defend.
You don't have any action to defend. Wait, isn't
I
defend?
told you I don't have it.
It's an you're reacting to somebody else getting hit. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
Uh,
Yeah, it's another air, not me.
yeah,
he can
let
react to
let
me
me
getting damage, but he can't react to him getting damage.
Exactly.
let me read something.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, defend. You need to announce it on your turn. That's the issue here. Okay,
Exactly.
so the nameless guy is attacking Sabrina, who
Mm.
is getting reduced a little bit. Okay, that's done. That's done. Uh,
What a shock!
Snipertron,
I die on the final boss.
Snipertron, you take D10, 7 damage. Anything else that I have?
I'm in red.
Uh, let's see. Everybody's red except the guy that left.
Except
So
the one guy that should be targeted.
Yeah,
yeah.
the one that should that likes to be in red.
So +1 on the minions.
Mm.
Of that the minions attack. One is attacking Snipertron and two are attacking. It's a two and two are attacking Scarab. Um, for a maximum of 7 damage. Okay, that's done. That's done. Uh, no, actually,
Jeez.
1 second. Forget the 7 damage. It's 5 for you. Oh, no, no, it's 7. It's boost all. Oh my god, those skills are amazing. Um, let's see. Biomaster hasn't played. What should Biomaster do? Because this is getting out of. I mean, this is getting out of hand, but like there's a way you could have ended it immediately, in theory. Um,
Yeah, probably attacking Biomancer.
I have no focus on the villain. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
How can you focus on the villain when you have 1 billion
And
units that are making your every roll a 1? It's
Or
literally
less.
impossible.
Basically, the Helico are the ones that are hindering, but I have consistently been rolling well, and you have consistently rolling bad
Cloud.
or.
It's you. You always roll well unless you're having a bad day. In
Okay,
which case, you will roll always bad. You're always rolling well. If not, I don't know
okay,
why are you shocked.
okay. So I'm consistently rolling well, and you I have been consistently seeing ones from you. Let's see.
Not necessarily
Biomaster.
once, but yeah.
You were close to once.
I haven't rolled any
Hmm.
once. I've just rolled meh.
That's why I said not necessarily once, but still.
Okay, what is his
So
status right now? 1 second. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. His status is 9. Um, I will guess he will waste a turn. Um, I haven't rolled for the environment again, have I? No. Have I rolled for the environment? No. I'm going to roll for the environment. 1d3, 1. Okay, that is simple. Add one more of those arachne minions. Um, and
Mhm.
Top Dancer returns to this chaos, and he plays first.
Question before we begin: does anyone have a minus or anything?
So let me see what you can do on your turn, Nameless. So you can
I
No,
can remove,
I
remove
but I
can
a
want
remove
some.
a bonus or a penalty of my choice. That's why I'm asking if anyone has
Yeah, I think everyone's got I think everyone's
in the.
got a hinder.
Mm,
I want
mhm.
my hinders. Give me more hinders.
Yeah,
I
I know you probably want. That's why
I'd probably
I
say
wasn't necessarily asking.
I'd probably say remove the
Mhm.
hinders on either myself or Tap Dancer.
Tap Dancer doesn't have hinders because he was soft, right?
Yeah.
So I probably remove
My
the hinders
hinders
on.
were
Okay,
spent.
so mm, yeah, after Tap Dancer plays, I say give it to me. I take the hinders out of the Snipertron, and then we can choose who goes next.
Hmm.
Or you let me before
I will
Snipertron
use
goes, and then.
I will use my gimmick
Mm-hmm.
to give a boost to who can deal spread damage for the first time in this
Scarab.
entire battle.
I can do basic
Scarab.
spread. Scarab and Snipertron can do spread damage. I've put
Okay.
Oh,
Scarab spread damage is probably better.
Especially if you can get me hinders
Yeah.
or boot
Oh, I
bonuses.
can give you hinders actually.
okay.
If you can give me a hinder or a bonus, it's gonna just turn into a bonus. So do it.
Okay, there you go. Should I make a surprise result here or not?
Nah, that's good.
Okay, because I can attack in case
use
I
use
roll the
your
double.
max die. If you roll doubles, you may also using
Yeah.
your mid die. So boost or
Yeah,
hinder
but
using
you,
incantation, use your max
but you could
die.
end up with less hinders. So
I mean, that is technically a boost. Who are you
I mean, you
boosting?
might as well just straight boost me if you're just
yeah,
using boost or hinder.
I can boost
yeah.
or hinder, so I can give
Yeah.
you a hinder.
Uh-huh.
Like one is not better than the other because
Okay.
I just turn penalties. I just turn hinders into boosts.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay,
So
get more hinder then.
Okay.
Actually, let me reroll because why not? I might be able to pull out an attack here. I'm not.
And it's lower. Yeah, that's what I said that it could happen.
It doesn't matter. I
It's a
mean,
+2. So scare
she's
up.
it's a -2 actually.
it's a
Who
plus
are
two.
who are you reducing it?
Who's wedding?
If it is a oh, it is a debuff. Okay, got it. You're hidden scarab. Okay. A penalty.
Uh, I don't remember. There's been a lot of dice that you've rolled. It's hard to keep track of it all, honestly.
Yeah.
Just put it on blue. Anyway,
All I remember is that's Nameless is down and Snipertron and Scarab are both in major ouchies.
yeah.
All right.
I mean my dice are really good no matter what. So
Well,
I'm probably gonna heal myself anyway on my turn because yeah, screw getting
Yeah.
loads of damage.
all right. So first, I'm going to use this to target
Mhm.
everyone. Or no, that's the wrong one.
Oh,
Here we go. That's what we're looking for. So, fucking roll. All right. So min is 3.
3.
Plus boost for the what was a hinder, so that's 5. I don't remember if there was another hinder I missed.
Does anyone
I
have
think
a
you were.
hinder?
I
And
think
then
you
I'm
were.
gonna use my second +2 hero point rewards to turn that to a 7. So all the bad guys take a 7.
Okay, so let's see. Those die because good riddance. Those die because good riddance. So the hoplites and this die because good riddance. The hoplites are one, two. One of them leaves, and yeah, I no +1 here. Okay, so
Now
this
for all the clone
no.
heroes.
The archers,
Mm.
I give up on life.
No, what a shock! Hero Wolf!
L- 2 8s in a row. How?
Yeah!
You're being
And you had a 7
You roll
earlier.
well.
Cloud.
You roll well. That's the point.
Cloud. Are you secretly a character from the Matrix? Are you just hacking the game?
Yes.
Clearly, he's
Yes.
hacking the game.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh,
Continue.
this is disgusting.
Mm-hmm.
Did
And
you?
then yeah, an 8, a 4, a 4, a 4.
What are you rolling
What?
for? What are you doing?
Of course,
Yeah.
it's damaging me. Every freaking turn, I'm getting insane damage. That's why
Yes.
Scarab.
Oh.
At least with you, Scarab, there was one turn where you didn't take any damage. I've been damaging every turn.
So, like, the issue is that I rolled well on the gastrophyte archers. The others were only going to be reduced in a die, so that's not
I know.
a big deal.
I
And
know.
so that
Don't forget
scarab.
Gyromancer takes damage.
Oh yeah, right. Oh no, he takes damage.
And Leo.
Hey,
Uh,
it's the first bit of
oh,
damage he's taken.
Leo took the damage. The 8 I rolled in the end was Leo.
Okay.
So
And let me see how many clones are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 clones. Clones. Okay, that is. Uh,
so I take it you give me the turn so I can get rid of
of whose
the
penalty?
sniper drones.
Okay, and that's
Mhm.
happening. I'm removing you from there to put you
Yeah.
here.
Why does
Yeah.
Sniper don't have a hinder?
Because I've been hindered with every attack that I meant to be in on the last turn.
Yeah.
Snipertron.
If
And
he
I
has a
gave it. I
hinder,
gave it a turn to sniper drone.
Wait. This guy becomes 6 now that he got hit. Let's proceed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And the others are becoming 6. I forgot.
Mhm.
Snipertron, you can play.
Okay.
Sniper drone in return.
I am hoping that you two can deal with the hoplite, and I am going to take a shot and assist my father in taking out those pesky archers
Mhm.
using cold shot. In fact, no, I'm not. I'm not going to attack anyone. I'm going to use major regeneration.
Nice.
Heal myself. I think
Who
that's.
do you hinder? Scarab.
I don't know yet. Inventions, vitality,
Oh,
red die. I heal myself
11.
11, and I will
Mhm.
hinder Biomancer.
That's not a bad
Hmm.
choice.
So
Also,
Biomancer gets
before
a.
I forget, from my turn, I get an extra free action from using an ability. So I'm gonna defend myself with my min die.
Okay.
So
I'm also.
that I've got
yeah,
3 damage reduction.
don't roll it right now.
I'm using.
I'm not.
I'm
This is
using.
from my die
No.
earlier.
Yeah.
I'm also
His
using.
diary.
I'm also using a free action
When
to
you use an
defend
ability
myself as
action,
well.
you may also perform one basic action using a mid die on the same roll.
Oh,
So,
mid die. I thought it was min. So even
so that
better.
is four. Four.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it's for.
Just quick
Um,
question: Is a defending
Pika,
is
can you do me the favor of reading how Defender works?
Basically, it means next time
I
you'd
can do
hit
it.
me.
is that
You roll a die.
is that a
I-
free
It's
action or a basic action?
it's it's next time. Is it next time or
Next
throughout
time I
your
would take
round?
damage.
Okay, it's
Also,
only one
defense
hit now.
action you describe.
just is it basic or free
Assemble your
action?
dice pool, roll these dice, not your result. When you or
Anyway,
target
go
you
on.
Yeah,
defend
it's
will be
just the
not
next
less
time.
than
It's not the
turn.
entire round,
Or use one of
which
the-
is why it's a bad action generally, unless it's roped into
Yeah.
something else.
Is it free or a basic action? Just quick question.
It's a basic. It's not free. That is the issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm hindering Biomancer for -1 on my turn.
Yeah, I have already put that
I've
in.
also lost 1 health because of the roll.
Okay. And
And I will pass the turn on to
everybody else.
our allies.
Okay.
Okay. Preferences. So where should the allies focus?
Get
Uh,
rid of stuff.
I'd say the allies should get rid of the minions first.
Archers.
Yeah,
Okay.
archers
Yeah.
and minions. Yeah.
Okay. This is attack from your father. And does it
Mhm.
succeed? Perfect.
Yay,
Dead.
daddy!
And this is attack from Sabrina.
Sabrina.
And that is a max, considering that she took
Mhm.
damage.
Yeah.
And that is a not a hit dummy.
Yeah.
So
But basically the archers die next turn.
yeah,
Yeah.
so no surprise there, but my father is the useful one.
I mean, yes, I have made it for Leo to
Yeah.
be the most broken, your father to be, the more useful, and Sabrina to be just an assist. That was my plan.
Yeah.
Um, so let's see
And then
now.
everything focus on me constantly and then kill me.
The issue is you had like two people on top of you. That was the issue.
Mm.
And
Mm.
uh,
I mean, it's honestly what you expect because the idea was always he was going to focus the moment she appeared on him. So
let's see. The archers have played. No. Okay, the
no, they
archers
haven't played.
attack top dancer now that he is
Mhm.
on the scene and I can attack him for 3.
Mhm.
Um, because the issue was he wasn't on the scene before, so Scarab was taking all his shot. This is on Scarab because the Hoplite doesn't want to leave. 1 damage on Scarab.
So he
Uh,
doesn't take damage.
For 1 damage only.
he may choose to take damage. So Leo
Yeah.
is attacking the father. We are having a father war
Mm.
right now. Uh,
Daddy battle.
Well, sure.
Perfect, nothing. Let's see. I will say Nameless will also focus on the father. That is the bigger threat. So I can have Sabrina
Mm.
longer here. Oh my God, will I roll it? No.
Nope.
Yeah, my dad's a
Mm.
badass. We can all see that.
No,
You,
he rolled a 2, so he's
yeah,
taking 6
no.
of damage, right?
I know.
I rolled the attack first, but
Mm.
still, like, you know,
Oh,
he has proven himself at this
yeah.
point.
Oh no, he has proven
Um,
himself. He's badass. Yeah,
Yeah.
we
uh,
agree.
let's see. Create roll a d6. Um,
Someone's got a fly in their bonnet.
I'm
Yeah.
let's see. I'm making one minion.
Scarab clan.
Oh god, it's another midget. It's another midget scarab.
I'm making one midget scarab because I rolled a one. Uh, let's
By the
see.
way, you forgot to give it the free damage that's the only damage that Nameless has done to an enemy to this guy.
To Leo, yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
what?
Leo's on. Leo
That
took a hit.
Sorry,
I
what?
gave it to this character free of damage.
Um,
I've forgotten.
The who gave what?
isn't
I
I think isn't your
gave the only damage that I did free to him. Remember?
Max, you're cutting out, at least for me.
I
Yeah,
think
A little bit.
same.
a little bit,
Yeah.
yeah. I think he
Uh,
said that the Leo's taking damage. You haven't added it.
he's taking damage.
Yeah,
I,
Nameless damaged him.
oh, he started on D10.
We can't see
Okay.
his bar.
Can you
Is
hear
what
me?
he's saying.
Can you hear me?
Oh
Can you
yeah,
hear me?
right. I
Yep.
Can
didn't
you hear me?
reveal the bar of him, neither
Yeah.
the guy. Yeah, he's a lieutenant, so he
Yeah,
doesn't work
we
like
don't.
that. But
Yeah,
Of course, we know that he had a ton of damage, but the thing was that I did free damage, and I was wondering, okay, when is the bar going to appear? Is he trying to keep the amount of health hidden or something? Can you hear me well, by the way?
we can now.
Okay.
It wouldn't be a.
Okay, who
It wouldn't be.
hasn't played?
It wouldn't be a campaign
so
without me.
one second.
Yeah.
So yeah, no.
Mhm.
If bar is hidden, let me know because if it isn't obvious, that is not my intention.
Okay.
The worst part is that I can mention it multiple times, but when we fight, when he was also damaged by sniper turn in the side, and I saw that he also didn't take damage. I was like, okay, where's the damage?
Yeah, I was about to say
Yeah,
my dad
I
hit him and you hit him.
I was rolling defense dice. I was doing it correctly as far as I remember.
You didn't
Mm.
show the health bar.
But yeah, you couldn't see, the health bar. But yeah, he's also a lieutenant. Like the only one with an actual health bar, as we know it, is the biomaster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. So let's see. Um. hmm
I'm probably gonna
So
say, like I said, you.
Snipertron will split the dice.
Mhm.
Um. Let me see how that works. Snipertron is sniping today. Split the die into two dices of
I'm
ones.
pretty much the most. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty much the most consistent of us in the group. I'm gonna be sniping at some point.
3 and 4. 3 on Snipertron, 4 on Top Dancer. And
Okay.
Biomaster needs to play the environment. Let's go with the environment first. Let's see what the environment has.
Mm.
Environment. Why don't you love me? That's not a song. Um, so roll 1d3. One, thank God. So this happens.
More
Doors in the floor.
Hinderbugs.
Equal to the mean die. At clones equal to the mean die.
Two.
Okay, so we add two more of those.
I'm probably gonna
Uh,
say for the tactics for our team, if Tap Dancer and Scarab can, if we're not boosting, focus on the minions and do the area damage, and I'll probably focus down on player
so
management point.
Give me a second.
they just came, so they cannot play. But this has later been the only turn that um,
You rolled shit on.
Mhm.
you guys still.
Yeah.
No, I killed a couple of hoplites on the earlier
Yeah.
earlier. Snappertron killed
Oh,
before
but
now.
Yeah.
I didn't said
Mhm.
kill. I said still. You didn't
It,
take
What?
significant damage. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh,
oh,
you
I
mean that?
healed.
Anyway,
I
Uh,
healed. Yeah,
let's go.
mhm.
Let's go. I have stuff to do now.
your planet needs you.
One second. You are forgetting
Biomancer heroes.
the main lead. Yes.
But yeah,
Um,
remember he's got a -1 from Snipertron.
I remember that. Mhm. And yes, he's boosting again.
Okay.
Okay.
And be
He's
thankful. And be thankful. There are worse things he can do. Not attack. Who cares
yeah.
about
I
attacking?
imagine.
No,
Mhm.
I have read his
Uh,
sheet. He cannot attack. That is the issue, basically. But
He doesn't need to.
exactly, he doesn't need to.
uh,
He's a minion maker. I believe Pete
yeah.
understands the feeling.
Yeah.
We could have some dinosaurs in here.
Yeah. Minion maker.
You
So,
say that.
so boost one of your minions using.
Sorry. Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Okay,
Oh god.
really, that's how it's. Okay, so he's
What?
boosting nothing. He's boosting uh, Snipertron for 3,
He's only
and he's
boosting.
So
boosting
one.
um, Nameless for 1. No, he's boosting for 8 and Nameless for 1, which means a 3 and 1.
Who is boosting? Who is boosting for free? Sorry.
He's boosting my clone for free. The really,
Okay.
really
Let,
damaging
let,
Okay.
let,
sniper
Okay.
one.
Okay. 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 Okay.
if you want, I can point out what it says.
No, 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 no.
But
You weren't clear. That's why I asked it.
so, there any negatives?
Is it a boost? Is it max and mid die he's boosting or max and min?
Okay.
You're right. Give me a
You,
second. I didn't apply something. There is the -1.
okay.
Yeah, so technically he's only
Oh.
boosting
Mhm.
me per +2, and then if it's a min
Exactly.
if it's a min die
No, no. I think that. Give me a second.
if it's a min die he
Give me a
can't
second because I
boost
want.
nameless at all. He can only boost me for my clone
Yeah.
for +2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
tap dancer. Do you? No, wait. Penalties. Are there any?
No, I don't think there are.
Don't think so.
Okay, tap dancer. You play.
No one has. Okay. I play Nits because I can get rid of the boost that the Sniper Tron clone has.
Good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say either Scarab or I'd say I think since Scarab is more focused on damaging right now to get area effect damage, I'd probably say for now let me play last so I can shoot Biomancer in the face. And then everyone else can do like area of effect damage stuff.
So I'm playing. I'm playing
You
then.
guys decide.
But technically, you
Name.
Also, this was me
n- na- uh,
previously.
nameless. Nameless played to reduce the penalty, so I assume he's giving the turn. So whatever you guys
Okay.
decide.
Uh, give the turn to me. I have something that could prove extremely useful.
He'll be right back, but play.
Okay.
Okay. So I will use my modification wave and hinder everyone, all enemies.
And
Sweet.
me.
No, not
Hinder
you.
me.
Actually.
No, he means everyone. You don't have a choice, Kerb.
Give it to me. I want it.
It actually
Okay.
says
Can you
multiple
sound less
nearby
sexual?
targets.
Can
So
you sound like sexual when you're saying that?
What happened? Sorry. Oh,
I think what we're doing is Marissa's hindering all the enemies.
And
yes.
me.
No, not you.
Yes, and me.
So I'm going to use my plus. Does it make any difference if I use my +2 here and make it at 10?
Let's see.
No, no,
Boost
it
or
does nothing.
hinder again. Multiple. Except
Well,
if
if
there's a +2, it
you're
changes.
using the mid die, so yes.
Yeah.
I will be back.
Yes, I'm
mhm.
using one of my +2s, and that's a -3 for everyone.
By the way, be right
Thank
back.
you.
You guys
Much
decide your action, and
appreciated.
when I'm
In
back, I will
fact,
apply them.
I've just thought of an idea. Give the turn to me. I can use
Mm.
calling shot to shoot Biomancer in the face, get some damage on the boss. And as one of the abilities on calling shot, I can use my max die to boost Pika to make his area of effect attack more effective.
Go ahead.
Wit. You
So
know you want to.
Also, I can defend. I can actually redirect damage to me, so you guys are safe.
right, I'm gonna use my calling shot to shoot to shoot Biomancer in the face because it needs doing. How the fuck have I done that?
Ah, nice roll. Um,
You should be getting some kind of reward for that. I'm not
yeah.
sure what exactly, but you should be getting something.
I'm gonna use one of my +2s on that, so it'll be. Shall I use the +2 on the damage or the boost? In fact, it'll be useless on the boost. I'll use it to do.
I'm back. So
You'll get more out of the boost because I'll be able to hit more things.
I'm back, and why
Well,
I
no,
say
it's a
three
1, so you're
ones?
getting nothing if you put it on the boost.
Exactly. So if I do 3
Oh
damage,
gosh.
if I do 3 damage to Biomancer, and then I'm
Oh,
giving
sorry to interrupt. Everybody gets a -3. Miss.
Yes.
all the enemies,
Okay.
yeah. So I'm doing 3
And,
damage
and
to.
Scarab.
Yeah, I'm doing 3 damage to Biomancer, shoot him in the face, and I'm giving
And Scarab, yes, of course.
Scarab a +1. And then passing the turn to Scarab.
Alright, so I've got +4,
hmm
which is great. Which is great. Perfectly great. So let's do that. So that's a
So
7.
7.
I'm going to use my last
Sorry to
+1,
interrupt.
so it's an 8.
Did Snipertron did anything
Yeah,
important?
I shot Biomancer in the face for 3, and I gave
Who?
Biomancer and
And for how much damage?
3.
3.
3.
3. Oh no, it was 3 damage. You could have killed an archer, but no, you decided to.
Alright, so now I'm hitting everyone, all the bad guys for 8.
Okay.
And there's no overcomes, so I guess I'll just do another basic attack on Biomancer using my host synchronization. So he So Bio gets 11 total damage, and then all the mooks get 8 damage.
Yeah, there's a strategy for what we're doing here. I don't care how shitty my damage is. I knew that Pika's damage would be far superior anyway.
If only I could
Yep.
write correctly. So let's see. 8 damage, Pika. Okay, that
8
dies.
damage on everyone.
Okay, let me roll the hoplites.
I hope they freaking die this time.
Should.
Okay,
They have.
so give me a second. That is something extra. Really? Not that I care, but that's something extra.
Let's get this fight under control.
This is dying, and now the stuff we are all waiting for. From left to
Clones.
right. D8
Yeah,
Ugh.
of course I get
is
that one.
when it is equal. Is that a hit? Remind me. I think it is.
I need to look that up.
I
That's a
think it's
hit.
not.
That's a hit. The other I don't need to roll it. So this goes 8. This goes to 8.
Mm.
This goes to 4. Okay, Leo is dying next turn, hopefully. This turn, actually.
Yeah,
And
my thinking is let my dad handle Leo and the lieutenants. I'm gonna focus. Let my dad handle Leo, and then you can get what's her face Sabrina to focus on fake nameless. Tap Dancer and Scarab can focus on the main, area damage, and then Snipertron's gonna be basically focusing on Biomancer.
Snipertron, the clones have been hit or not?
They have.
Snipertron had a clone.
I think only Sniperton is not hit.
It's free.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and that means that makes
Oh
those
my god!
perfect.
Oh my god! This is literally the first time I've not taken damage in this
Wait.
entire fight.
Penalty or bonus? Where do you see the?
Come for
Oh, here penalty, here bonus. Yes, it was a 2. Okay,
for
perfect.
this my other ability. I use that. I
Okay, so let's see. Who got your allies place first? I assume.
yeah. I think I do.
Okay, allies.
Daddy, kill Leo.
Daddy chill. So really,
Yes, Daddy killed Leo.
Ah,
Oh,
um,
that
i-
war has been concluded.
is can anybody check the equal for lieutenant?
I did. It looks like a equal goes for the lieutenant.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, for defense because for minions like yeah, I think a defense win for some reason in this. Yeah,
What the fuck is this?
2 1.
attack and defense was both ones. Not that it matters that I attacked, I guess.
Oh, it was
Um,
this.
yeah, still like
Wait a second. Just wait a
mm,
second. Everyone had a minus.
the -3 does not apply on their defense, and I actually do not
Okay.
know if it applies on defense in general, but it doesn't apply on their defense because it is basically a saving throw what they are doing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's on
No,
attacks
no,
and overcomes it, but it applies. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
yeah, I'm not sure about our defense because you guys haven't been defending, so I don't remember that rule. Oh wait,
Oh
they
my god,
haven't
we've officially
played.
got a viewer. It's probably a bot, but we've officially got a viewer.
So
We
this
have a
guy
viewer.
will attack this other guy. I don't even need to roll. Um,
Oh
What the-
god.
Whatever this, whatever this was, it was ban word.
Mm, yeah, no, I forgot the -3 here, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So let's see. Snipertron.
Fake Snipertron.
Uh, yeah, Snipertron. Time to kill some Snipertrons.
-3.
-3.
So
Minus
this is
three.
split between Snipertron and Scarab.
Ah, yes. Make your rolls.
Um, 5 and 3. 5 on Snipertron, 3 on Scarab. Mwah.
I'm backing. I am back in the red.
Okay,
Back
should
in the
I
red.
actually no, there's no need for to
Oh my
Not yet.
god.
not yet.
Let's see. So environment play. Um, let's see.
The only
So
thing that I'm actually
see.
afraid of in this whole situation, as always, is the environment. Because you just roll a die and you pray to the gods that
Act-
not
a- a-
I
Actually, I can actually choose, but I prefer rolling a die because it's uh,
Quite interesting.
non emergency. Like I could start planning to screw you up in general, start doing stuff, and like, oh guys, I see you are winning. Let's bring the major twist. Why? So I think it's more interesting for that to be a die that may
Yeah.
screw you. Uh, like there have been exceptions when I brought the school children because that twist
Oh
needed to happen.
yes.
yeah. Yeah. That twist was vital. Agree.
Yes, so like in general, I prefer to roll the environment, and in general, if you ever play the Sentinels board game, the environment is the worst enemy. It can literally screw you up depending on the environment on where it is. And like there are some environments that are brutal. I'm not joking. And in
Yeah.
general, like they the people that are making this game, they have the philosophy that where the fight takes place matters always, which
Yeah.
is kind of true actually if you think about it
I
for a
agree.
comic book.
Agree.
So yeah, that is why the environment is so important. So let's see what Biomaster does because I can start screwing you guys. Um, so he sees. Uh, hmm, okay, I will do this. So 3. Okay, perfect. So okay, it doesn't change much. It doesn't change at all, actually. So he brings some flesh. He creates some fresh children like right on the spot.
Hmm.
So he creates 2 of them. So yeah, more minions, and they will never ever stop. So oh, that didn't even need a die. Haha. Um, roll. You didn't even need a die roll. Okay, so um, Snipertron, do you want to play?
Okay. I'm gonna use ultimate weapon on Biomancer. Let me get the roll up for you, because I don't think I've ever used ultimate weapon in this campaign yet.
It's
The
basically the same that I did. It's
Yeah, I
if
know
I'm
you did.
not wrong.
I know.
It boosts yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm using that because yeah, I could probably take one more hit and heal next turn. Ultimate weapons, it'll be that, that, that.
uh, oh that ability,
Nice.
yes.
A 10. A 10. Then
That'll be
that's basically 10 of
10.
damage.
That's 10 damage against Biomancer,
Hmm.
and
And you have the free for it for the rest of the encounter. So
yep, I've got have I got a plus?
yeah, you got a permanent
I've got a
plus
permanent
free.
plus
No.
3. I've got a permanent plus 3, and I will pass my turn along to Tap Dancer.
Are
Okay,
these
so
guys dead or
boost.
not?
No, their environment brought them back
Okay.
again because I rolled a one. Boost with max die, then the boost is permanent. Attack with the mid die plus boost. So who are you attacking?
Biomancer, that's 10 damage to Biomancer.
Hmm.
10 damage. Oh my god, this is going. Ah, this is actually going now. Oh my god, I'm impressed. Scared up.
Am I going?
I said Tap
No,
Dancer.
sorry, tap dancing. He said, "My bad."
Like, yeah, that's what I was like. Wait, what?
Yes. Yes.
Tap
So
dancer.
can you
Tap
reflect
dance.
damage or not yet?
Modification
Oh,
wave.
not.
Uh, okay, roll. Boost or hinder. Hinder. Okay.
I'm guessing hinder enemies.
By the way, it
Yeah.
says nearby, so technically I should not allow everybody, but I don't care at this
Yes.
point. So that's
Eight.
minus
That's
3 to everyone.
that's a
Perfect.
Yep.
-3.
Yeah, something that I learned: boost and hinders are the bread and butter of this game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I. It. Why do you think I made a character all around that? It was the only thing that I saw it's interesting besides overcomes.
Scarab, you can
Yeah,
unload your machine gun with a +3 you just received.
Yep.
Thank you.
kill them all.
Having difficulty selecting.
Okay.
All right. So I just have the +3, and then there were no other hinders. So that means time for the ye good old machine gun.
Okay.
Yep.
So min die, so that is 7, right?
Yep,
Mhm.
it's
Yep.
7, and then another 4, just because I guess, punching him. So
Another
No,
basically,
4.
no, that will be a
so it's
six
a
because
total
it's
of
the mid
11.
die.
That is a 6. So
Oh, mid die, so even better.
let me do it simply. So
13.
4 is plus 3, so 7. 7
Seven
on
Yep,
for
and then
everybody.
everyone, and
Okay,
then the
so
7
six
for
to.
everyone.
yeah, so let me do the hop. I will do the flesh children first. Okay, okay, and one extra. Okay, so
Hooray!
plus
Progress.
6 minus 7. Oh wow! So flesh children are dead. Hoplites. D8, D8. Who knew?
They're dead.
Oh my god.
And lieutenants now. Sniper. Other.
Oh,
Somebody else. Um, 6. Okay. They are slowly dying finally. Um,
yes, yes.
okay, so who plays next?
Did you get the extra 6 damage on
uh,
Bioman?
No, you're correct. I didn't took the 6 there.
question. This is what I was going to ask. Does is anyone of the enemies that has a plus
No.
or not?
No, no, no.
No.
Not
Because
They
even.
all have a hinder.
Biomancer decided to make more clones.
But he doesn't have a plus, right?
No.
No one has
No.
a
No,
plus.
No.
no.
Alright,
No one has a hinder outside of a scale of 14,
who
right?
No.
I have no boost
Mm,
anymore because I just used it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who can I
Okay.
give the turn to?
None of
Um.
you
Not
have.
not your guys. So not counting nameless, you can
Yeah, I
give it
can do
to
nothing.
the other nameless, to
I'm
your
gonna give
assist.
it to Evil Nameless. Go, Evil Nameless!
God damn it!
you
You
can
could have
give
given
it
it to
to
my
It's
dad.
true, damn it!
You could have
I
given it to
can't
my dad, and
believe, damn
he
it!
could have
Hey,
given it to
we
my
want to
dad.
keep them on for later.
You could.
so you're keeping that for later. Are you
Yes.
sure?
Okay.
Yes.
I was about to say you could have used my dad to decapitate
Yeah.
Biomancer, but go on.
Agree. Agree. Agree.
15 hit
Agree.
points, we probably wouldn't get the kill, and I want to keep the utility for later.
Either way, if it revolves round to me, I could kill it.
Anyway, evil nameless attacks then, if you guys don't want to give it to Dad.
Scarab is the one that has the say, and he say this.
Yeah,
So
Okay,
yes, Scarab.
yeah. You've got Pete's got
I
the
hear
say.
you.
You sure you want to give it to
So,
Evil Nameless?
yes.
Okay.
Evil nameless. Evil nameless attacks the Dad. Doesn't matter.
nice, nice.
My dad turns around and goes, "Yes, I am
I made a good
invincible."
pick. I
Okay,
think I made a good pick.
that
Minus
doesn't
one.
matter
My dad is.
either.
This is when we know that. This is when we realize my dad has officially become Neo.
Yeah.
But
Snipertron attacks Snipertron for 1 damage.
oh my god!
The
Ow!
humanity.
The humanity, you don't say.
Dad turns around like, Tora! I just say, it's okay, Dad. It's just a flesh wound.
Okay. No,
So
disregard the second one.
1,
Damage.
Oh, we didn't get
Okay.
lift off.
3.
So
So 1 damage
both
and
assist me missed. Let's see.
Mhm.
The environment. Screwy. Really? Another hoplite. Do I even need to
Oh
reveal them?
wow!
Reveal them.
wanted.
Some
God damn it!
hoplites
I'm
will die
out.
next turn. Oh no,
Oh
the
no!
humanity.
Yeah,
The
all
worst
you have
part
to
is
do
that I'm
is
losing all these. If I'm
put
honest,
Scarab
that's
on
the thing I'm
steroids
bitter.
again.
The humanity.
Don't
There are some hoplites again.
Oh.
The
Yeah,
Don't
terror.
worry,
super
I'll
bitter.
put them down as quickly as I can.
So biomass creates more flesh to than why I'm keep deleting those stuff. Creates more flesh children.
Mhm.
Um, 10, 10,
More meat.
We've lost Pika.
3. I don't care. I hope
We
he
found
dies
Pika.
again. So up dancer dance.
Dance for dance of
Hooray.
death.
Uh, think positively. It's almost the red zone.
Yes. Well, you know what? I'm just dancing around. I have no problems still now. You
Yeah,
know.
you think about this. You have been really helping. It's not like you died, and you just taking the only thing that you can do is take hinders out of the characters that
Te-
are going to be affected
te- te-
negatively.
Technically, you're not dead. You're
I
out.
know I'm not dead, but I'm not doing anything. That's why I'm just saying
Like
this.
Max, Max is living the Joanne experience.
you can say
Exactly.
you can say that you're heavily wounded, basically.
-2 this time.
Doesn't make it. Doesn't make it
A
better.
-2. You
Actually,
know,
let me reroll. Let me reroll. I'm
Surprise
using
results. Surprise results.
my surprise results. Yes.
he's doing more damage to himself than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's letting me
Yep.
his
If
character
you
with damage.
you're not going to hit me, I will hit myself.
if it's
You know what? That's a plus. That's a -1, but I will use my.
Your
hero point.
surprise result means you're going to attack also.
Yes, of course.
Oh,
No, surprise
you're not
result is
attacking.
No,
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 it's
no.
Okay.
reroll.
That's the gimmick. That's the gimmick.
The
That's the
gimmick.
gimmick.
I will use my +1 from the hero points and boost the 3 to a 4, so it's a -2.
Okay, -2 here. Everybody to remember.
Thank
Yeah.
Um,
you. Much
instead of
appreciated.
instead of trying to write it on everybody. So
Uh,
The
um,
sniper jump. And the sniper top dancer. Select your next character.
Who should play now?
I would suggest Scarab, but it's up to you. Because
I mean,
probably all I'm gonna do is heal myself. So we need to let Scarab unleash.
Actually, you have 9 health. Okay, yeah, let's go to Scarab.
all right. Well, we're gonna do my favorite song and dance.
Yep.
So,
Kill them all, please.
boom, uh, roll. So that's 5 on
So
No,
3.
everything.
that's three.
No,
Yeah.
it's 3 plus 2,
Okay, five.
5, and then an additional 5 punch for Biomancer. So it's a 10 punch on
Okay,
Biomancer.
let me do
Mhm.
flesh children first. So, 3, 10. So, wait, we have three flesh children this time. So one of them only dies, the other become 8. Okay, so let me roll the flesh children. Um, okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. He's recovering that much. So, how much damage you said you're rolling on that attack? 5. So he's taking that damage. Hoplites now. Remind me to do the extra damage at the end. Hoplites passed it. Oh my god, this is going to be a bloodbath. Finally, I will kill you guys. So lieutenants, the lieutenants fail me. Um, so that anything else that I forgot from here?
10 for the
Uh,
Biomancer.
Extra biomass. Okay, cool. Anything else I forgot before the extra biomass? Nothing. So extra
Uh,
biomass, how much it
it,
was?
10.
5 more.
So it's a total of 10, yeah.
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
doing I'm doing each instant differently. That's why, like I calculated the
Right.
first ones.
We're getting
So we
close.
might be able to kill him this turn.
If I
If we
Snipertron.
focus.
Sure, you want
Mhm.
me to.
Snipertron, hit him for as much as you can.
Yeah.
As much damage as you can. Do it.
Okay, so I'll
Mhm.
ignore myself for healing and just damage him.
Do
Um,
it. Do it now.
Yeah.
I'll use ultimate weapon again because screw it, I get another boost.
Yeah.
I get, I get
Uh,
Yeah, and you already have a plus
Question:
3, so
Isn't it persistent boost?
yeah. So I
It's
get
it's
permanent
persistent
boost.
boost. Ultimate
Uh,
weapon is
they-
persistent, so he has a
Yeah,
plus 3 already.
they don't stack. Is what
I
I'm trying to
do.
say.
It's not. It is not
Yeah.
unique. It's not a.
It's not unique. There's no way
so
they
I
will.
get a +5. So that
It's an
8 damage.
a boost that's persistent and exclusive.
So I get
That
Okay,
boost is exclusive
it's
and persistent.
it's unique then. Okay.
yes, I get
Okay, it is.
Yeah.
The description
So
on his character
it's
sheet didn't say that. So
So that's an 8,
that's
is what you're saying.
that's
No, wait, that's a
no,
6.
depends on what he puts it because he has a plus 3. He can put
No,
3 on the attack to make it a 6,
let, let,
or
let,
he can
let,
use
let-
that just as
give,
5 to 2 and
give me a second. Um,
mm,
to open his token. To read ultimate weaponry. Ultimate weaponry. Boost max, okay. Attack with mid die plus boost. So that is 3 plus 3, 6. So you're missing another 3.
I'm actually gonna use my +2. I'm gonna use my other +2 hero points to make it 8 damage on him.
So he's on 1. Oh.
Finish him, daddy!
And
no
daddy
wait,
doesn't finish him.
the plus 5 is to the so that's 5 the 3. Then the plus 3 of the other boost that he from the last time he made, that's 8 plus 2 2, so 10, that's 10, right?
It the bonus from ultimate weaponry it's exclusive, so you can only make one of it. You cannot
Oh,
use
okay.
multiple
Yeah, so
exclusive boosts.
I've got him down to
Okay,
one
okay,
health.
okay, okay.
I've got
Just making sure.
Basically, if he rolled
Mm,
10, for example, not 10,
yeah.
to 10,
No,
I don't
12
remember,
or
he could
7.
make it a 4, but otherwise he couldn't
Yeah,
replay.
for that he needs for that he needs a 12, yeah.
yeah.
Mm,
So
Um,
I'm gonna pass my turn on to my father and let my father finish this bastard.
mhm.
but I want to continue this fight.
And that's why we should have taken control of the of tokens. Damn it!
Okay, so yeah, no, okay, but I don't even need to roll. Um,
No,
You
don't do
sure?
it, Cloud. Kill one of the clones. Let this battle continue. You know you want to.
I
Give in
want
to
Oh
your
to, I
God,
really do. Uh,
give
but
in
you
to
do
your
know,
we
anger.
want it?
that's not anger, it's just being a D. Um, anyway, so you know, okay, the fight ends. He immobilize whatever you want to
Yeah.
call it, a
Incapacitates.
biomaster. Let me clean up a little here. Actually, do I even need to
Sure.
clean up? Uh,
Clones getting away.
hmm? Um,
Basically, I'm guessing
The
they.
clones die. We kill them. That's
okay,
whoever he's going to kill.
let's say the clones don't die, but for all intents and purposes, the fight has ended. But like the clones will disappear soonish after some cutscene after this ad.
That's why I focused on Biomancer because if we can get
I'll
rid of
be right back.
Biomancer, that's why I
Yeah,
focused on
after
Biomancer
this
when it came
end.
to my turn.
Yeah,
Because if we kill
the
Biomancer,
issue,
yeah,
the fun thing with Biomaster, he had this. I will be back.
Do 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 do
So,
do do do
so
do do
what?
do do
What?
do
What you?
do do.
So what Pika and Sniper Two were doing at the beginning was originally going to kill him.
yes. So that's why when we kind of figured out what the gimmick was, I actually immediately thought, even if Scarab can't focus on him right away, at least Snipertron will be focusing on Biomancer.
I mean, all I
Yeah.
did at the beginning was give everyone the +2 to attack and or overcome, which is just useful
Sorry.
no matter what you're doing.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's true. That what you said. Yeah. It would be more accurate to say what Sniper Two was doing.
Mm. To be honest, my original idea wasn't too bad. Was to hinder the Scarab clone so the Scarab clone couldn't hinder. But when I found out the hinder was mainly coming from Biomancer, I thought, let's hinder Biomancer actually.
Yeah.
So I'm back. So what? So so so. Um, do you want me to read from the text, or you want to add your playing?
I I have only one thing to say when the fight is over. I'm
What
looking
purpose?
around. I'm looking around and saying, "What a pansy!"
Snipertron at this point is gonna leave. I think Snipertron's gonna leave Sabrina to check on Nameless because I think that's what her stick is. And when her dad incapacitates by
Nameless just after all these nameless just gets up, looks at Biomancer and says, "Okay, who helped you or who is behind you?"
yeah, at this point Scarab stands next to her
Okay,
father and has
so you guys want to interrogate.
yeah. I think
Um,
Yeah,
Snipertron's not asking anything. She's standing next to her father, leaning on him a little bit because she's badly hurt and
I
basically
mean,
with her free arm she's actually she's helping pin down Biomancer by putting a gun in his face.
you guys can say that you're fending off the other clones. It's not that they die immediately, but like the fight has won at this point. So,
yeah.
what was the question?
Who either helped him or is behind him?
Who is serving him? Uh,
help him or is behind him.
Who's he
His
working for?
action. Mhm. Yeah, either who he's working for or who he's working with.
mm,
Working with Mr. Clean to make
Of course.
a better homestead for everyone.
um,
Judging by his outfit,
so
he's one of the Orange Lanterns.
I'm working with the worst villain you can imagine, Nomura. Um, let's.
The madman says
we
everyone
tear
in
off
this group.
we tear off the mask and it goes, oh
I-
my
I'm
god, King
I'm
Piccolo!
I'm working with the only person that worth my payment. EA.
Oh
Oh
no!
God,
I came to
no!
destroy
Everyone should.
Bioware.
I will become the new BioWare.
Oh no!
No,
His flesh children were the loot
Oh no!
boxes.
oh god, no.
Yeah,
Instead,
this is EA loop. This is he's working with EA for the loot boxes.
yeah, instead of loot boxes, we have clones now.
Did you know
And,
I'm not
and
working for someone, I'm working with someone. I am Prince Andrew's lawyer. He really doesn't sweat!
so let's see. With whom you, you're working is what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah, he's asking essentially if he's working for someone or with someone and who.
Okay. Um, um, hmm, how I can do this?
Take your time.
Oh. Okay. 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 So he is like. Oh, come on. I had it for a second. Um.
Take your time.
I'm working for my mom. What?
um I'm working for mom. What do you mean? It's an anagram. Oh no,
Oh
don't you
God,
mean?
Namuda!
I'm working for
Again.
my mum,
Uh,
Biogina.
so,
Oh
uh,
God.
so, um, you naive hearers, you think I will tell you, and he starts laughing maniacally. Um,
At
That's
that,
disgrace.
Nameless throws a dagger to his hand and says, "The next one is to the eye."
you see him, he doesn't, um,
Mm.
wait. You see that his arm, okay, his arm falls off of him
Mhm.
somehow, basically, and he's still laughing.
Oh my god. I'm going to. Can I make a magical test or something?
You
Yeah,
don't even
he.
need.
I already call it. He's a clown. Yeah.
Okay, are you going to kill it or no? Do you want me to describe what is happening?
He's a clown that is right now falling apart.
Yeah,
Right.
he's falling up. That's a nice description. He's falling apart, and while laughing, and you
Yeah.
can hear the laughter until there's no mouth, basically, until the mouth falls apart. So you guys are searching the remains of whatever that thing was. I guess. Oh no!
I know some really funny
No.
jokes.
No.
I will say this from his pockets. I guess a
Mhm.
mobile device is falling off. Um,
Nameless grabs it immediately.
okay, it says another round of clones. another round of clones of the fools are almost ready. And
Mhm. Okay.
so, and
Does
with
it
a
say
big
the name of a sender or something like that? Any kind of code name, etc.?
no, it's more like, oh, this is a cloning facility. The next batch is almost ready, basically.
Mhm.
Um, uh, and there's a like a cancel button underneath if you want to push it. And
Mhm.
okay, there's not really a cancel button underneath, but you can actually order the computer from this device if you want to, if you take the
Cancel
time to
that.
figure it out.
Obviously, for the next batch, Nameless Bruce after that cancel and gives the phone, the device to Snipertron, asking, telling her, look if you can find any information on his associates. He may still be outside, but
Okay,
there's something that it doesn't sit well with me
okay,
about all of this.
I will let you know soon, but first I assume you cancel the operation of the
Yeah,
clowns.
yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
I said I canceled the operation and I give the control to Snipertron, telling her
Yes,
that to look for if there are any clues about anyone else besides Biomancer because something smells foul for him still.
Cloud, don't see what Stab posted. Don't.
I have seen what he posted. I didn't have time. Oh no, they're making a movie of that.
Yeah,
With that,
don't just forget about it. Continue.
like
Yeah.
I noticed that it was related to a movie, but I didn't uh, notice which one. Um,
Uh,
so let's proceed.
yeah.
Um, so as you guys are trying to figure it out from
Mm, yeah.
the thing is you a hologram appears behind you. Um,
Yeah.
uh, 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 actually, should I? When the final opposition is defeated, I'm supposed to
Mm.
play all the fight. Whatever. Uh, who cares? Basically, after all the clones are dispatched
Yeah.
basically, uh,
Mm,
you see a hologram of Biomaster basically laughing at you, saying like, this has all gone according to plan. Some of my clones have failed, but many more are still active. You'll never know who is a clone and who isn't. The
mm,
clone saga will continue indefinitely. Ha ha ha. Ha. I'm not saying this, the clone saga thingy, of
yeah.
course. But anyway,
Hmm.
you see that, and then before you question it, it fizzles out, basically,
I wasn't
the
even
hologram.
going to question it because sadly I knew he wouldn't give us anything. So.
Yeah. Anyway, so what you actually find, basically,
Hmm.
what interesting things you find. So not only with this pad, you find that he has made this a cloning facility, so you can see clones,
Yeah.
basically
Hmm.
being mass produced here. Uh,
Yeah.
your um, uh, so do you remember those mechanical bugs from um,
Hmm.
Mhm.
that bite
Yeah.
First,
during.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So
The.
those guys stole your DNA, so that's why we have uh,
Hmm.
clones here of you.
I thought
And
like I sniped all of them, but okay.
yeah, because Top Dancer
Hmm.
actually wasn't hit from those bots, if you guys remember.
I was
Yeah.
just eating my popcorn.
Yep.
You guys dispatched them before it's to them. So you discover some stuff by master, so find more questions than answers. You don't find all the geneticists,
Yeah.
it seems. There are some missings. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, who else has been cloned and where the originals been held? Computer. So the most important thing is that
Hmm.
there are some computer records that he received millions of dollars in
Yeah.
bitcoins.
Hmm.
Uh, so from somebody, but sadly, the name is anonymous basically, and you cannot
Mhm.
trace it because,
Yeah, of course.
of course, this is a cliffhanger.
Oh, it
Yeah.
is. It's Tab. Get phone him.
Yeah, it's Stab. I want to say that it's Stab actually, but I can't because he doesn't have millions of dollars in cryptocurrency. He has millions of cryptocurrency, but not dollars. No, I'm
Yeah.
joking. No, we actually have a person that is actually not really, manically obsessed with it, but actually following what is going on with cryptocurrencies.
Mm.
Yeah.
Um,
So upon learning this information,
Mhm.
Sniper Patrol was obviously immediately patches through to Wraith and gives the bad news.
um, yeah, okay. So, yeah, he says, don't worry, you did more than enough. Even discovering this location is, a step to the right direction. We will take it over from here. You should rest. It's, um, you need it basically. So,
Mhm.
I would like
So,
a
yeah.
scene, an after scene from everybody. Uh,
Okay.
uh, if I'm rushing, tell me if I'm forgetting to mention somebody. But
Uh-huh.
like, I want an after scene of everybody, what they are doing afterwards.
Okay. Okay. Just to be comfortable before anyone begins from here, before we begin the after scene and all that. You all will see that through the next of the rest of at least this day on all that, while everyone is moving on all that, even when people are talking to him or anything, Nameless is just quiet. Danger is quiet, and you don't see him any kind of pessimistic. You see him more of a worried, deep in thought look. That's all I wanted to say.
Mm. I
So
think it's
who goes first?
yeah. Who goes first? I mean, I can go whenever, but it's kind of obvious what I'm doing.
Mine too. I did set it up a while ago, if you remember
I,
right.
I I can tell
Well,
you who I want to go last.
Me,
I don't know who, but okay.
pretty much me. I
Uh,
think.
no, I want Mish to go last.
Okay,
Fuck
Oh,
me.
it makes sense. Makes sense.
let's let Scarab go first.
Oh no. So, do I just do swarm multitasking again, but with no buffs? I guess so. So that, our favorite thing.
Are you even paying attention?
Nope.
This is how. This
It's
is
the
what
ending scene. You are the first one to
Oh,
say what happens after this whole mess to your
Cloud.
character.
right.
All I've got to say to Cloud is now you know how it feels.
Oh no!
I mean, I don't think Scarab's like super invested in this. She's probably,
I
especially
mean,
after a long drawn out fight like this, still trying to figure out why there's a dead zone around Nameless.
you could probably, fit yourself on another person's
Yeah.
ending story or go
I
back to
mean,
your
that's
friend.
probably what would work better.
If you,
Okay.
for example, if you want to
Okay.
be part of my ending story, you're more than welcome to.
Either that or, I just talk with your friends.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can go talk to your former villain buddies, whatever.
I mean, I don't know what I'd say. Like, I don't have a huge plot line going on.
You can go there and say, "Hey guys, everything's fine." Yeah, great.
Scarab just goes and hangs out with her villain buddies.
Stick around, I guess.
See you guys. I'm gonna go hang out with my villain friends. It's kind of boring in here right now.
If you want to do that, go for it.
I mean, that still doesn't fit, is the thing.
The other suggestion I'd say, if you wanted to, you can tie into my story, and Snipertron
I
would
mean,
basically,
that probably works for now.
yeah.
I mean,
However you want.
we're technically, yeah, closing for now, but like I
Yeah,
will
it's the ending for now.
It's the ending
I
for
have
now.
it open for the future.
Yeah. So, do you want to save your ending for when I go?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Okay.
I nominate Max to go next.
Okay. Mind being with nameless waiting in a cafe for someone to come. He instead of wearing these usual clothes he's wearing just a formal black jacket and black formal pants with boots there. He's just looking around waiting. And then a familiar female voice comes around and calls his attention. Basically, it's Sabrina, and she goes saying, "So about that favor that you owned me," and he says, "I will own you another one. I want you to check out exactly." I asked for the magician that's on my group to make a spell to get back all kinds of back and natural backs out of me. I want to check out how it works exactly. If there is any kind of if or something that he didn't make me aware of. So we only need two favors. Then he just does this mink and says, "You sure you want to be more in depth with me?" And he says, "No, at least it's someone I know." And that's basically after that it will be more of then hashing out exactly whatever it is that Cloud has in mind for these favors to be cash on and checking out exactly how the spell works. He isn't asking to, change it. He's just asking to know if there is something that he didn't tell him besides that this spell works. You know.
Mm.
Dispel
So he knows.
the
So he's aware of the on and off switch, but he hasn't seen him use it turn it off yet. So he's not going to say
Excuse
anything.
me, just
No problem.
just mute yourself for now.
I actually kind of like it. It's making the ending quite a bit more dramatic.
Do you want music to make the ending more dramatic? Because I have it.
I have no problem.
Eh, whatever.
But basically, that's the idea of what I wanted to do the ending
I,
for Nameless.
I'm not sure how copyright it is. I'm expecting not because I would be amazed if anybody has copyrighted it. But anyway, I will find it.
I would honestly say don't, just in
Hmm.
case.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well,
So basically, that's what I had for the ending of Nameless after all of this. He obviously is still worried about why Leo was cloned, but it's something that he thinks he has an idea, and it's what worries him deeply.
I'll. I know what I'm doing, but like I said, I know what I'm gonna do with mine, but I'm gonna wait for Pika to get back before I start, because
Okay,
from what I understand, Pika wants to
I'm
be
done.
involved in mine.
So
Yeah,
I'm done. So well.
yeah. So as far as I can tell, Pika wants to be involved in mine, so I kind of want to wait for him to get back before I start saying mine.
I'm
Yeah.
back. I just had to shut my
Okay.
door in
Okay.
case you can't hear that drumming.
We can hear it, but it wasn't a problem even when it was
Yeah.
here. So
Yeah. So to start with, I'm gonna include you in later, Pika, but to start with, of course, Snipertron reconnects with her father for a while, spends some quality time with him, um, catches up on what he did on the island and he can catch up on what she's been doing in a school and how she met up with the team. And then obviously a family reunion with also her uncle, and she finally gets to see her girlfriend again. Warm fuzzy feels. A couple of days later, another letter from Snipertron arrives on Scarab's Scarab's home, addressed to her alias name, her actual name from Snipertron's actual name, inviting her to her uncle's house for a bit of dinner and to just to hang out.
Alright, so for Scarab, since she's kind of just been arm's length from the group, except for a little bit with Snipertron, she'll take this and, actually be
Mm,
doing more with the group. Well, at least with Snipertron,
yeah.
there's still clearly a bit of a rift between Scarab, Snipertron, and Tap Dancer Nameless. We're really two teams of two.
Yeah, I don't think I
No,
don't think
more like more like one team of two and then two teams of one.
I'd
They sometimes make an alliance.
yeah, I'd probably say more Snipertron doesn't really have a rift with anyone. It's more she's kind of wary of
Exactly.
Tap Dancer, so she's getting the person
Mhm.
she trusts the most to watch her back, sort of thing.
But yeah, so Scarab goes and joins for the dinner.
So basically,
It's
go on.
and it's basically just her, being part of a group again.
Yeah. So in the dinner, you catch up with my father a bit and get to know about my uncle. You meet my partner for the first time, so there's that little bit of awkwardness, if you want, to be honest. I actually, part of the meal, I actually don't say as much to my girlfriend and my uncle because they kind of have a suspicion. But I turn to my father to tell him how, basically, in a softy sort of way, like saying that actually I wasn't sure of it at first, but actually when Legacy suggested that I team up with you more off for a bit more, it actually helped me get over um his dis of his her father's disappearance and how instrumental you were in everything that happened, sort of thing. And my father is basically looking at you, going, basically saying to you like, thank you for taking care of my daughter while I was away.
Yeah, and
And
Scarab's,
while
polite.
and while all this is happening, the doorbell rings.
Oh
Oh,
God.
Oh no!
Oh God.
This is your ending.
Yes.
Uh,
Lucky for me, I was with another magician, the good detective, so he's not going to go after me.
so to transition into Marissa's ending, my butler answers the door.
okay. I'm standing at the door and I say, "May I come in?" No, what
Um,
am I saying? Of course I can.
I turn round as you enter and go, "Yes, tap dancer. What is it?"
So I heard that you're having a soiree of some kind here, and I thought to drop by. You might like these sweets, and I, and I have a big bowl of with traditional sweets inside. I put it on the table, and afterwards I say, I don't think that this I'm doing for you know
Nothing.
uh, for entirely for free. I expect something in return, and
I
what I'm expecting, and I turn to Sniper,
Oh
is for
God.
you.
Oh god.
to give me uh, your consent on the upcoming experiments I'm about to conduct.
Oh god.
Speak- Snipertron doesn't look comfortable. You actually see her hand on her gun. Her father's got her hand on his sword as well.
While I'm seeing it, I take a chair, I'm sitting down and saying, so, what these experiments are going to include exactly? They will include a big table, chairs,
Oh, oh
ropes,
god. Oh god.
chains,
Oh god.
chainsaws, maybe,
Oh god.
and a few magical materials and devices.
Oh god.
And all this will be used in order to create a new and perhaps better homunculus than I had before. That's Baldric.
Oh god.
You think I'm just gonna sit
David
here?
suddenly is super happy that he's with Sabrina, but he doesn't know why. He never felt happy to be around, to be away from someone which he isn't sure.
Um, you actually see Snipertron's father's sword come out a bit more, and I don't know if Pika wants to add to this, but Scar basically says, Snipertron says to him, "You think I'm gonna consent to be your slave?"
No, of course not. And that's why all this was a joke.
Yeah, David is totally happy to be outside of all this stupid drama. He doesn't
I
know
was
why, but
wondering,
he.
I was wondering where you were gonna, you know, take wind of it, but you never did. So I kept going with it.
I never know with you nowadays.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. So anyway, it has been quite interesting doing all this heroic stuff with you guys. So I'm looking forward to continuing our um come on.
Camaraderie.
Yes.
Snipertron. Both Snipertron and her father relax a bit, but neither of them have their hands far from their weapons, and Snipertron's giving you a very wary look. Yes. Until next time.
Great. See you again. And don't let the sweets spoil. They actually are meant to be eaten quickly, at least for a few days. Afterwards, they get a little bit stiff. Bye
Okay.
bye, everyone. I teleport away, and I'm back on my estate with Baldric destroying some part of the estate, I guess.
Oh
I'm
god.
saying,
I must
Baldric?
go. My planet needs me.
Yeah, Baldric! Stop destroying my library and go fetch me some parchments. I need to write down some stuff. I know that the Grey Hawk is somewhere out there and he was involved in all this. I'm gonna get him.
And as Bodrik says, of course, sire, the pans out actually,
Huh?
and
Yeah.
in a tree on a little far away from your house, but with your house in view,
Yeah.
someone could see actually a hawk, a grey hawk. Dun
Oh
dun
god.
dun. Cliffhanger.
Oh
Um,
god.
that's all. See,
Okay.
so yeah, that's all. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really have anything to add.
Yeah. I'll probably.
I do have a question, and but this can wait for when the stream ends.
I mean, So,
Because it's more of behind scenes and stuff, and
mhm.
I have one curiosity, so but that can be done outside of the stream.
Yeah. So I assume nobody has anything else to add to the session.
Not really. I mean, basically, Snipertron's party just goes on the same after that. She doesn't eat the sweets that Tap Dancer gave her. She probably just lets Legacy take them to a local orphanage or something.
uh, Basically, the same for Nameless. It's the thing regarding the favors, those favors with Sabrina. It's basically your hand for if you want to keep including her or something like that in the future. If not, it's going to be some small stuff that Nameless is not going to name. Because if not, Nameless will just keep her again away from his life.
Nameless stuff.
Mm.
Nameless stuff. We will see
Yeah,
because I haven't like my actual plan for the next campaign session. Session
yeah,
campaign, if we ever do it, is
yeah,
introduce Pick as villain and Mirs since
yeah,
and probably your new villain, Max
yeah.
Time.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will see if I,
I'm going to be honest. The thing that I'm still wondering, the reason why it's super, on the edge exactly what's going on, and the nameless is it's because we never got an explanation of why one of his father figures was cloned, where the information was gotten, and all that. So, or how even in hell knew to try to clone him. So
yeah,
why? So that has been on edge.
I will tell you
Hmm.
my canon,
Okay.
basically.
Mhm.
Um, I up to what I can tell you because there's something
Of
hidden
course.
outside. Um,
That's the thing that I have a gut feeling. That's why.
so anyway, yeah, I can tell you if you guys. Anyway, so
Mhm.
we have anything for the stream right now? Um,
I think not.
No,
no.
that's
I don't know about
Really?
the.
Yeah,
everything.
I say we close it like.
Mhm.
So next week, I guess we're playing Star Wars, and after
Yeah.
that we will be adding a D&D session in the mix.
A very
Yep.
secret special
Mhm.
D&D session. But
Sadly, it's not on Ravenloft because
But
it's
what you
new.
didn't know is that when we were puffing around last week, we were playing a surprise for you.
hey, hey, hey! But there's one very important thing we must say before we stop the stream. Yes, we'll be doing Star Wars next week, but we're also doing Sentinels next week.
Yep. It's
Sentinels
always
next week.
Sentinels next week.
Sentinels will always be next week.
Anyway, thank you for joining us for the finale of season 2 of Sentinel Comics. I hope you enjoyed. We all enjoyed it, didn't we, gang?
Yeah, I
Um,
did at least.
yeah, I did as well.
Yep.
Yep. The only
So,
but
go on.
the
So
only
Max,
thing that didn't
Yeah,
happen was
did,
for
did you
all of us
did you
to
close it or
yeah.
not yet?
Not yet. I'm letting finish what he's saying
Okay.
first.
Okay.
Sorry.
the only thing that didn't happen was for all of us to get down to nearly death.
You you barely took any damage the entire campaign.
Yeah.
You lazy sod.
Yeah, honestly.
Like
No, I don't know how, but my plan of making a Blackadder like character that he's just there, shit talking and doing awkward stuff
Yeah, but
and
Yeah.
never getting blooded actually somehow worked.
I'm basically getting most of the action of the campaign. So my plan for making Iron Man Ezio
Oh god.
Jemima Bond is also working.
I have one ability that I told Cloud that I'm going to change because
mm,
I'm not using it, so waste of a slot. So
you,
I'm going to
you
change
you
that.
yeah, you don't have that many reactions. That is the issue with that ability. Like you can spam
Yeah.
it, but like
No,
at,
but the problem that also I'm finding is that because I don't have an ability to heal, I don't end up using it. So it's
Oh, yeah,
like,
not only that, but how to say it? Um, since that ability happens on the red zone,
yeah.
your there's high chance you're not using it even if you had an ability.
Hmm.
Uh, like I'm sure the one that has pushed the limits is actually who
Yeah.
would have thought the Flash character, Takion.
And yeah, it's basically the ability that lets me reuse reactions. But the thing is that because it costs damage, the only thing that I can reuse safely it's the one to defend others.
Mm.
Yes, so
Hmm.
yeah, because it says others. So yeah, you can work it out like as you
Yeah,
know, it's
yeah,
you
I'm
can.
going to do that now, so I just take it out of my bag.
This is way easier to change than any other
Oh
ability.
yeah,
Like
yeah. That's
like
why I said yeah. If
yeah,
not, I will have kept it.
like between how to say like I usually like up to the end of a campaign the campaign I'm not accepting any change, but for some ability that you're not using like that, I will accept it. But first, the campaign has ended, so you have plenty of reason if you want to change an
Yeah.
ability to do it.
It's
And
also why I said you now of changing it because I did
yeah,
notice
yeah.
before, but I was like,
Uh,
yeah,
uh,
in
uh,
the middle of the campaign, it doesn't make sense to
uh,
suddenly
uh,
change an
uh, uh,
ability.
Otherwise, it's it must not it must. I usually require to make sense in character, something story wise, basically how chord change happen. So the I mean, there are ways to do it. There are way easier ways to do it, like than
Yeah.
the other stuff.
Mhm.
Anyway, so what you asked me? What you
We
wanted
are
to
done,
ask me?
right? With the
Yes, yes,
We are
yes.
Not
done
No,
yet.
with
no, no.
the
Wait,
Not
he's
stream.
yet.
not yet. Oh,
Does anyone else want to
um,
say anything for
Yeah.
the stream before I cut off?
I don't.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Anyway, so next week Sentinels, and hopefully Marissa and I will be working on a highlight reel at some point. So expect that at some point, whatever, before we start the
Yeah.
next campaign. So
Yeah.
look forward to that, and we will catch you next week for some more Star Wars fun. Bye.
Yep.
I